Wasting your time. You're wasting mine. I hate to see you leaving. A fate worse than dying. You see, gave me asthma, so that's why I'm fucking leaving. And your water gave me cancer.
Sup, cunts? How we doing? Hopefully my stream works this time. It seems like it is. Let me check my connection. Sorry I haven't streamed in a while. I have not wanted to. That's it. That's all. Glorious. Congrats on first. Nice seeing you back. Hi Pio. Welcome in. This stream's gonna be a little bit more... It's kind of trial and error. I've never done anything like this before. I'm basically just gonna be writing. I have a novel that I've been working on for a couple months. And I just want to write it on stream. Maybe I'll get very minimal writing done, to be honest. But I just kind of wanted to chat. It's a just chatting stream. So if that's not your thing, totally cool. I expect lower numbers. I'm just kind of streaming the chat. If you have characters or OCs or story concepts you want to talk about, feel free to rant. That's about it. Hello. I love the blocking of the light. That's really great. It's so cold. Why is it so bright? Calm the hell down. Light. Here we go.
Get dominated.
Thank you, Xander. I'm glad my notifications are working now. That's really great. Emily, I'm deeply, madly in love with you. This is my confession. Please be with me. Brother, I hate to break it to you. I hate to break it to you. I am a romantic. But you know what? Just because you gave me a 16th month resub, maybe I gotta change sexualities. Mayhaps. Ollie, hi. Sorry, I'm late. I was working on my fan-made Vets and Vanderplay. Getting on stream. Let's play it on stream, baby. I can change for you? No, I'm the one who needs to change. You need to change me. That's how this has to work. Are you fucking serious, by the way? Are you pulling my dick right now? Are we actually about to talk about OCs? Are you fucking serious? I am, yeah. No, I'll be good. I can't keep doing this. OC time? OC time. Just talk about your OCs. Emily, I'm buying clothes. I offered to help you, but you did not respond to my assistance. I want to be sexy? You already are. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry. Oh, that's not the right screen. Oops. I'm writing. I'm on Google Docs. I got a really professional setup going on here. Hi Amy, want to see my Sonic the Hedgehog OC? Yes. Yes, I would like to see your Sonic the Hedgehog OC. I would love to see that. Any OCs are valid in this stream today. I like how I did some streams of, like, playing Terraria, defeating the Eye of Cthulhu, playing, no, I'm just talking now. I got video gamed out, and now we're here. I was gonna play Stardew, and I was like, no, fuck it. I need to write, and maybe just having people watching me will make me do it. What kind of bottoms would you think look... Okay. I haven't seen you wear a lot of bottoms. I do quite like big pants, little shirt, for me personally. And I think you look good with big pants, little shirt. So I'm a big fan of, like, those, like, low hip. You know what you should do? Are you cool with wearing a thong? You should do, like, the low rise, like, loose pants, and then, like, a thong. Like, with, like, you can, like, see it peeking out your hips. That would be great. And then, like, a binder or something. Or just trans tape. Like, that would be cool. Go with that for one of the days. I'm about to throw up, sorry. Good dog, I started streaming 5 minutes ago. I need you to calm down, please don't. We will judge every last word you write. No, please. I can't do this today. If you're confused about this book, it is a post-apocalyptic, religious allegory, queer romance fantasy. A fallen angel falls to Earth, which is called Purgatory, and she meets these people, and she discovers what it's like to be a human being, and it tests morality based on good and evil and what people are. That's a lot of words. Baby, you have not seen anything yet. I have 56 pages of this shit. It's called Catch Me in Purgatory. It's a lot. There's quite a bit. Anyways, how many words do I have? I never type on this, by the way, because I always just type on my phone. I have almost 30,000 words so far, so that's good. I'm about halfway done with the book. Don't mind me, I'm gonna be sneaking around. Me and my friends are building things. What are you building? And are you building in Minecraft? Or are you just out here hammer and nail, just fucking putting together a shed? Couple expectations. Okay, here's the issue though. I am fat. So low-rise jeans just means my tummy is hanging around, and that's fine, but there's not much hip, it's just tummy. Is this an insecurity issue, or like an actual fitting issue? Like, is it like it won't fit you right, or is it an insecurity? Because do not be insecure. That's cringe. If you like high-rise stuff though, like I do, that's totally valid. I can give options for that too. If anyone has Vanna Vest songs for me, I'll add them to the playlist. It's a fan playlist. How does the word dim on page 56 support the theme of the passage? This supports the theme of the passage because dim is... Actually, I can bullshit answer this. Because light is a symbolic concept in this story, so if the lights are dimmed, it means there's not much hope left in this barracks. Fuck you, I answered it! What's stream about today? I'm writing and chatting, that's it. Maybe? No one gets to know yet, so you're not just building a shed outside? I'm a little disappointed. Full hammer and nail right now. See you later, you'll never know. Hey, Just On, welcome in. First time chat, welcome in. I need to know how sad I will be needing... I need to know how sad I will be for needing to miss it this time. Yeah, you're gonna be really sad. That's very sad. Oh, gotta go already. BRB. Okay. My left arm suddenly feels infected. This is now ELI class, yes. I don't like it. No, that's cringe. Okay, it's fine. It's okay. Anyways. Let me hear about the OCs, people. Pull them out of your ass. I want to hear them. I need to open my Twitch on my phone so I can read chat. Give me a second. Alright. English class time! Guys, I need to let you know that I'm simply not qualified to teach English. Talk about Jason Embry. I have an OC named Savannah. She goes by Vanna. Do you? That's pretty wild. This is a, multi-perspective story between the two main characters. I'm writing in Vanna's POV right now. There's also Vess. So, I am lying. I can't believe you lied to me. Alright. I have, like, a goal of, like, where I want this chapter to... I have an OC named Technoblade. I can't do this. Talk about Technoblade for me. Talk about Technoblade for me. Okay. Sorry, this is not a good setup, because I don't know how to, like, be entertaining. Okay. Alright. Why is this music so somber? I need a comma there. This is just Emily doesn't know how to do grammar. He just wants to be good, Emily, but he can't, and he fights so hard. I know, babe, I know. Reminds me of another character you have. What? No, it's not decided. It's decide, Google. It's first person, present tense, okay? I don't need you to correct me. It's all of them. It's every single one of your characters. Okay, so the class, as a class, I've heard about a Sonic OC that is unnamed, Technoblade, Jason Embry, and then Ollie's OC that's also named Savannah. Google hates present tense? Google hates present tense. Let me write in present tense, please. It always does this. And I almost always write in present tense too, so it always does this to me. The only story I have that's past tense is my Soul Reform fanfic. That's it. That's past tense. Oh god. Vanna's my favorite because I love her in a monologue, and I love how people admire her, yet she's humble, and she just wants to be good, and I don't know how she is, and doesn't know how good she is. The love everyone has for her, including Vess, is so strong and so cool, and she's such a good leader, and she isn't perfect, but she's good. And Vess is such a great, nuanced, naive POV with so much innocence and beauty that gives her so much room to grow into a real flawed human being. These are not my OCs! Thank you, man. Thanks for complimenting Vanna's appearance, too. I can probably pull up art of these characters. Do I even have art of them? Yes, I do. Let me pull it up. Give me a second, class. Let me pull this up so people know what they look like. Actually, I don't want to pull up this art because it's a spoiler. Never mind. You guys don't get to know. Sorry. Okay. Ladder would be metal rings or metal rods? I'm gonna say rings. That's a different vibe. How to get parts that look sexy with a look... How to get parts that look sexy with an unbuttoned white shirt. Is it meant to be parts or is it meant to be pants? I need clarification, because that's different answers. I have an OC named Tara too. Wow, that's wild. Pants. Okay, that's what I assumed. I was like, Xander, what do you mean parts? Pants. Unbuttoned white shirt, high-waisted, tuck it in, and have it like a little bit looser, and then wear, if you're looking for leather shorts, hear me out on this. Hear me out. High-waisted, tight leather shorts. With the shirt, like, tucked in. Or just any shorts at all that are a little bit on the shorter side. And kind of flare out a little bit. Because I used to have a pair of shorts that were leather shorts that, like, flared out, and they were so cute. And anything you tuck into it, as long as it cinches your waist, will look good. Pretty much. If you're gonna have a loose shirt, you need a tighter pair of bottoms. Bucket full leather, that works too. You should wear the loose shirt with the bulldog harness underneath it, and then leather shorts. What if the loose shirt, tight waist, pants, but flare out? What if loose shite? What if loose shirt, tight waist, pant, but flare out? That's what I'm suggesting. Yes. Loose, tight, loose. Yes. Or you could even do like a skirt. You could do like loose shirt, and then like a flared skirt would also be cute. You could do either. I don't know how feminine you want to go, but that would look cute too. Who's messaging me? Oh, Xander messaging me about pants. Those are fun. Those are fun. See, I know you like the longer shorts. I've always been a big fan of short shorts, but I like the longer short too. You will look like a pirate in those, and that's a good thing. I really wish I could listen to my normal playlist and not my stream playlist, but you win some, you lose some. I'm probably gonna like scrap all of this when I read it back because I'm just writing shit, but we'll see how it goes. The hatch already propped open. Pirate, pirate, pirate. Just get a full fucking pirate hat. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing for Pride. Is I'm doing like the cyberpunk look with the crochet top and the fucking chap pants, and I'm probably gonna have my hair in like pigtail braids, with like little braids in the front. I'm glad everyone's spamming pirate. But then day 2, I want to do more of like a cutesy like cottagey core. Like I want to wear like my corset I have that has flowers on it. Maybe? I don't know. And I want to look a little bit more like cutesy mushroomy. And then day 3, I'll just be like a more casual, comfy kind of I don't know. We'll figure it out. I want to play Pokemon? Play Pokemon. I played Pokemon Violet one time on stream. And the stream went fine, but I just had a more fun time playing it on my own time. So I stopped playing Pokemon on stream. But I am currently playing through Pokemon Violet. And I'm not even close to being done, just because I haven't had time to finish it. But I'm like halfway through, maybe? I just finished the Northertype gym, so. With my boy Larry. I enjoy drawing Pokemon fusions. Bro, I love that. My favorite Pokemon is Primarina, and I feel like her mixed with anybody would be kind of cool. I'm playing Pokemon Scarlet. Honestly, I was going to choose Scarlet, because I actually like the Paradox forms more. But I preferred the Legendary, and I also preferred the colors of Violet, because my favorite color is purple. So I chose Violet. Yes, Xander, get those pants! We could match with our cyberpunk themes. This is a horrendous stream. I'm just talking. I'm just planning things. In this playlist, I put Wasteland Baby by Hozier because it's about falling in love at the end of the world. Dog! I might have to put that in my own playlist. I'm stealing your ideas. That sounds perfect. I have Foreigner's God, Eat Your Young, and Sunlight all by Hozier in their playlist, so. Just ignore that it says boy and girl because it's girls. Yes, it is 2 girls. That sucks, because every romance song is about fucking boys. Get them out of here. Get the men out of here. How many times can I say the same sentence before it becomes, annoying? Three times? I might have done it more than 3 times. This needs to be capital. Just beat the electric gym? Are you going in order, or are you just kind of battling them? Because I did the electric gym a few gyms ago. I just don't know if you're farther than me or behind me. I just didn't know. The electric gym honestly was the hardest one thus far, because she had the fucking Miss Trevis. Or Miss Magus. That Miss Magus screwed with me, because it had Levitate, and I had, you know, a ground-type Pokemon. I just run around and battle. That's fair. I have like a screenshot on my phone that shows the levels of all of the gyms. So I'm kind of going in order. Lecture was easy, but I was 20. Yeah, see, you're just kind of going around. I'm going in order, so I'm only really like 5 levels above every gym. So I haven't lost any of the gyms yet. Or any of like the the Titan Pokemons or any of the Team Star battles. But I'm also going in the order. Honestly, running around is kind of a vibe. Also, I've added sight by sleeping at last because it's about 2 people. One is who is religious and has a lot of faith, and one who isn't / doesn't, but it says you see the Holy Ghost in broad daylight, and I see the reflection in your eyes because Vest's trust and belief in things is naive, but her goodness is still reflected back at Bro! I'm gonna kill myself. I also had several religious songs about being saved because of the beautiful irony about yeah. Because Vest is not saving Vanna. And that's kind of a whole concept of the story, is that Vanna, in this chapter specifically, with this whole fucking paragraph, is that Vanna romanticizes and sees Vest as her savior, and she learns that she's just a human being just like her throughout the rest of the story, and doesn't view her as this force that needs to save her, because that's an unhealthy concept. The sun is on the sky, above the sun. It is so important. Sight makes me want to puke. I love that song. I've not listened to it. I'll have to listen to it. But Vest is human? Exactly. I don't know what order it is, but I had my ass handed. The ice gym's one of the last ones, bro. I've not even done the ice gym. I think like the last 4 gyms, including the stars, are the fighting, the ice, the ghost, and the fairy. I think those are like the last 4. You got your ass handed to you, bro. Yeah, I haven't done ice yet. I think ice is the one I'm going to next, but I'm also, like, in my level 40s, you know? It is so important when they were level 60 and they were level 20! Bro, that has to be humiliating. I would never pick up the console again. Listen, man, you put up a valiant effort. I got cooked. Absolutely sauteed. It is so important when characters ultimately save themselves. It would be cool if I was writing that also. What beverages are you sipping? I've got a Coca-Cola. Sponsor me, Coca-Cola. Please sponsor me. I also have water. Also. But I have Coke because I need energy. I got turned into a medium rare steak. At least you're medium rare. At least it's a decent cook. You know? Medium rare through medium well are all valid. Honestly, I'll eat any kind of steak besides rare. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's a texture thing. It's a thought thing. Are we discussing steak cook times? Ollie, drop your steak order in the chat for me. Everyone has to know. There you go. Medium well and butterflied, baby. I remember my dad took me to this steak place recently, and he is one of those guys that will judge you on how you get your steak done, and I ordered my steak medium, because I like medium well, and this man is like, medium, and I was like, yes, Curtis, medium. Like, I was like, don't you judge me in my steak choice, okay? I was thrown off a mountain. Oh god. They fucking, like, swung your legs and you just fell off of the mountain. I desperately need pants that aren't sweats, but I feel like a slob living in just joggers. I'm getting judged everywhere. I can feel it. I wouldn't I'm wearing sweatpants currently. I'm in the full high school, I'm in the full, peaked in high school fit right now, because I've got my dance team legging, my dance team sweatpants, and my dance team shirt. So, I'm living my high school dream days right now. But don't feel judged for wearing sweatpants. If you want pants that aren't sweatpants that are still comfortable, I really recommend loose-fitting jeans. And, you can get sweatpants that are kind of embroidered. You can get, like, fancy sweatpants. I have a pair of sweatpants that has, like, a dragon embroidered on them, and I think they're so pretty. And they make you feel a little bit better about wearing that kind of stuff. Or you can get, like, soccer pants. Soccer or athletic pants that are a little bit looser, but are a little bit more form-fitting. Those are really nice, too. And they look just more like athleisure. I still might be the first Pokemon, but after that I was murdered. I mean, you got the first one. That's gotta mean something. Soccer pants are comfy. They're so good. I have a pair of soccer pants that I got for dance team. It wasn't... I was so high, Casper. It wasn't, like, for soccer. I got them for dance, because it was our hip-hop outfit. But I still wear them. They're so comfortable. They're like Adidas or something. My dad always has so much to say, but he's like, it's gonna be burnt. Like, bro, I wouldn't even care. Exactly. Why do fathers have so much to say about steak cooks? I don't understand why this is such a big issue amongst the men. Hold on, I need to go fill out important paperwork. Please, no one talk about anything interesting. Lips are fucking sealed. I got excited to hear about soccer. Out of all of the main form sports, I find soccer pretty fun, actually. Soccer, football, whatever you want to call it. I actually find soccer pretty fun. My top two of, like, the mainstream sports are basketball and soccer, for sure. Not a baseball girly, definitely not a football girly, but basketball's fun. My team consists of 3 fire types, 1 grass type, 1 ghost type, and 1 water type. I mean, you had the fire types, so you had that, and the water types, those are advantaged. See, when I play Pokemon, I don't maximize my team for the gym. I just go with whatever I got. I have, like, a spread out amount of Pokemon on my team, and I just hope for the best, you know? Because I feel bad getting rid of my Pokemon. Like, I chose the water starter. The grass type is my starter. Okay, so you chose Meowscarada. Honestly, I was gonna choose Meowscarada, but I'm a water type bitch. So I chose Quaquaval. And I do like Quaquaval. He's definitely my best Pokemon. And then I have, like, an electric type. I have a ground type. I have a dark type. I've got my dragon flying type. I've got... What else do I have? What's the last one I'm missing? I don't remember. I got the types. What am I missing? I have Quaquaval. I have Luxray. Not Luxray. Luxray. I have Altaria. I have... Oh, Fairy. I have Gardevoir. Fairy Psychic. And then I have... the new dog. The, not the Dashbun one. The dark type one. What the fuck is its name? Mastiff, that's what it is. I have that one. And I also have Mudsdale. So I have a decent amount of types. So I just go for it. And hope for the best. And I haven't lost yet, but I am also going in order, so. Okay. Wilbur. I just killed Quaquaval. Thanks for the update. Appreciate it. I always go against, Skeledire, so I haven't encountered a Meowscarada. Is it Skeledire or Skeledirge? I know that it's inspired by, like, Spanish, so I always say Skeledire. My rival chose it, so yeah. Yeah, the rival always chooses the one that you're good against in the later games. Okay. Why did I period that? That's not a complete sentence. I mean, it is. I have a bad habit in my writing that I don't do simple. The sentence has to be 3 different fucking stories long, and I have to add like 4 commas. Like, this could be a sentence, but it's not going to be. I'm back. You see my husband is here. My other husband. Yes, your second husband. Dun Dun Sparse is amazing. I've not gotten a Dun Dun Sparse yet, but I think I battle against one. It is a pretty funny bit. Mine's are all dragon and ghost. Those are like the 2 like baddest types for sure. Not baddest as in like worse, but baddest as in like they're like the 2 cool types. My 2 favorite types have always been water and dark. Have always been my favorite Pokemon types. I love water types and I like dark types. I also really like fairy types just because they're really good. Like, fairy types are surprisingly good. Also, you are just so fucking amazing for writing odds. You're about to even give people access to my full talks. I'm just trying to get over the fact that people are watching me. This is supposed to be like a chill talking stream rather than like you guys analyze every single word I write. I was kind of just coming on here to chat because I was lonely. So, I'm cool talking about whatever. OCs, Pokemon, whatever. Xander, OCs. Now, talk about the OCs. Ollie, why don't you talk about your OCs? Why don't you go? You're the one who suggested it. Okay. That's not how you spell that word. That's not even close. That's still not right? Okay, you don't like that word. That's fine. I'll pick something else. That works. Okay. That's a question mark. Because I'm scared, I'm petrified. Oh. So Embry is a really complicated character because I don't think I developed them right in the beginning, and I was unsure of their core values within the story. Within their story, and so their choices in reaction to things were always kind of unpredictable, so I'm trying to find the real essence of who they are. That's kind of what I'm going through with Tara, so I get it, man. It's really hard to figure out who the character is after you've already wrote their entire story. My current team is Armoroge, Charizard, Greninja, Meowscarada, Gardevoir, and Mimikyu. That is like the most like badass Pokemon that you could have. That's kind of hilarious. I love that. I have Gardevoir. That's it. I want to get a Sarah Luge, would be the Violet equivalent, but I have not found it yet. But I'll get it eventually. I love that. Yeah, you got the 3. Oh, those are only 2 fire types. Armorage and Charizard. Is Armorage fire type? Maybe I'm wrong. I need Charcadet. That's what it is. Yes. Charcadet, and then you can evolve it into that. That's right. And then Charizard, obviously. Greninja. How'd you get a Greninja? Where did you find a Greninja? Where are you finding that? But yeah, lucky trades. I was gonna say, was it traded? That makes sense. I was just called for food, so I need to text that I will be up for food in a bit. I love Embry because you get to learn them as you write them, and honestly, when I read them, their personality was and still is pretty clear to me, even though we talked about ways you could make it stronger. I really like the contrast with Jace, too. I agree. I'm so indecisive about teams that I change their Pokemon around like it's a Nuzlocke! I could never do a Nuzlocke. I am too attached to these stupid 1s and 0s. But I'm the opposite, where once I find my team, it's my team. Like, it's set, because I don't want to put any of them in the box. I've considered boxing Altaria and replacing it with a, Haxorus, just because Altaria's not that strong of a dragon type, but we'll see. Maybe. I might honestly swap her out for an Axel to get a Haxorus, but we'll see. I want to replace Charizard. Yeah, I could see that. Charizard's good, but I can see why you'd want to replace him. I've never been a Charizard like, Charizard's never been my fave, but I still like Charizard. Actually, I have something to share. I want to hear it. No, the thing with Embry is I think that they're a really complex character, and it's hard for me to get to know them from an outside perspective, but I think looking through, like, the lines, I can really see their thought processes and how their, like, reaction makes sense within what they currently know in the story. Like, they seem like a very brash and kind of, like, very extreme character, but it's just due to naivety and due to being in life or death situations. I think it's cool. I think about my OCs all the time, and I so unintentionally have all these traits and reasonings that differentiate them because I love to compare and contrast. One thing I do is lose versus put together. Lose versus put together. Honestly, I've never conceptualized it to words before, but I do it all the time, and this is the best way to explain it. I'll explain who is what. Yeah, I want to hear. Because I like that reasoning. Should I replace Charizard with Rowlet? Ooh. Let me see. You don't have a grass type yet, right? No, you have Masquerada. I don't know. I don't like having double types on my own teams, but if you want a Rowlet, go for it. Because I think Rowlet is a cool Pokemon. I think, Decidueye. Sorry, I couldn't think of it. Decidueye is a cool Pokemon. I think Jace also needs a lot of development because, I don't know his motivations at the time, and honestly, I'm not surprised because I don't think he really knows his motivations. He just knows what he has to do. but like how he ended up working with Arya just doesn't seem possible. How did he end up in this position, like with who he is? Yeah, that reminds me a lot of Tara as well. Like how did I get here, you know? I think that's a really good way to like think about your characters, like what was happening in their brain that led him to that decision. Like was it desperation? Was it like wanting to do something out of it, wanting to do help? Maybe he was manipulated or something, like trying to think of reasonings behind those decisions that don't seem in character. Or at least developing their character beyond this black and white concept that makes their reasoning make sense within their character. I have a really hard time with this story because I had these very like pre-existing notions of who these characters are supposed to be. And I think that they work out pretty well with the side characters, but since the main story is from both of the main characters' perspectives, sometimes their intended personalities don't always mesh well with the actual plot and what they're doing in the plot. Like, originally, Vanna was supposed to be this very bold, confident, like, kind of brash, but still very, like, caring character, and she's kind of turned into this very, like, withdrawn, almost secretive, like, scared character who's very, like, thought process, very logical, very, like, orderly, which doesn't really mesh with how I imagined her to be. So I had to, like think in my brain, like, she used to be like this, but she's had to become like this because of her environment, and so it's a really weird, like, I feel like I'm not writing this character right, but it's just kind of what's going on the page, so it's a little too late, you know? First of all, the actual criteria that differentiates between put together and loose is non-existent. It just depends on the character, how logical they are, how lawful they are, how clean they are, etc. Okay. I could see that, though. Like, I could see Milan as loose. Even Nora could kind of be loose, but she turns into put together. Ginny's put together. I can see that. My characters only make sense in their lore, and outside of the story, they are not people. But you can work on it. Like, you can develop them enough in the later stories to kind of get their personality really, really, really developed. Because in the first book, character stories are always a little bit more plot-driven rather than character-driven, because you're still getting to know the world. What type is Ghost weak to again? I forgot. I think it's dark. I think. Let me Google it. I have a Pokemon weakness list on my phone ready because I'm bad at those. Ghost is weak to... Ghost is weak to Ghost and Dark. Yeah, it's weak to other Ghost types and Dark types. Penelope's obviously put together, Milan is loose, Noelle was in the middle, Adrian, Kira, and Ginny are put together, but Nora is fun, however, because she looks put together, but in my development of her character reveals that she's actually loose. And now I'm realizing the Sam is the opposite of that. To be continued momentarily. The day I get top surgery, I'll be so sexy. You're already sexy. I'm gonna run into the ghost gym and they're gonna be like level 80. Just watch. Just watch. They're probably gonna be pretty tight. Okay, Mascarad's a good choice and got it. Probably, yeah. I'm gonna be turned into a ghost if they're level 80. No, you're gonna become a ghost type. Are you still looking for things, Xander? Yes. Oh no. What are you between? Are you between anything? Ghost is weak to dark and psychic. I thought it was ghost and dark. Let me check if psychic. I think they're good against psychic, if I'm not mistaken. On my little list of what things are good against, it says that psychic is neutral to ghost. Yeah, ghost is good against psychic. Is this the Empress of Light theme? It is, in fact, the Empress of Light theme. I have a lot of Terraria music in here. Maybe I gotta mix up? Maybe, yeah. Psych, literally, anything besides, like, fire, water, grass, rock, ground, electricity, I can never fucking remember. Like, psychic, bug, ghost, dark, fairy, steel, dragon. I have no clue, bro. I know fairy's good against dragon, and ice is good against dragon, and dragon's good against other dragons. And that's all. Always send. What are we sending? I did for so long and it feels too long to send. Oh yeah, no, send it. Please send it. Dragon is overrated in my opinion. I think Dragon is also a little overrated. Like, yeah, they're good. But, like, I feel like Fairy is better than Dragon. Bug is easy. Fire and Flying, I think, rock. Yeah, I know Fire is good against Bug. I know Bug is good against Psychic. Because, like, bugs are a fear, you know? Psychic is all about fears. So, like, Dark's good against Psychic. Oh, no. Ghost is good against Psychic. Psychic's good against Dark. I think. Maybe I'm backwards. Psychic's good against Bug. Psychic's good against Fighting. I know that one, too. Because, like, mind over brain, you know? Or mind over fighting. Like, brain over brawn. Ice is weak to a lot of types, but good against really good types. I don't know. Fire and Dragon type are the most overrated. Hard agree on the fire types. Hard agree on the fire types. People only like Dragon and Fire types because they're, like, the cool ones. But, like, they're low-key, they're fine. Like, I always will choose water types over fire types. Always. Hard agree. Sam seems to align more with loose because he's very flexible, always a little dirty and disheveled, hair, clothes, messy, just has that loose vibe and lifestyle which seems to align him with those characters, but he is pure logic and attention to detail and focus. His life is so proper and organized in that sense, and it is so interesting to see a truly put together character develop into complete mental chaos and disorder, because that shows that sheer power of what he's dealing with. That's really cool. So yeah, Nora and Sam are opposites. Sam has the loose vibe but the put-together personality. Nora has put-together vibe but the loose personality. And they are father and daughter. Yes, they are. You know what actually recently I've started doing, which I probably shouldn't be doing because it's just gonna cause me problems? I bought Pokemon cards for the first time since I was like 8. When I was a kid, I had a big collection of Pokemon cards, and I had them in a tin, like a Pokemon tin. And then I had them in my mom's car. For some reason, I don't know why they were in there. And then she sold the car with the cards in them, and I lost all of them, and I have been bitter since. So I've tried not to get into collecting cards because I don't want it to be a waste of money. It's basically like exchanging paper for worse paper, and I just can't do it to myself. But I bought 2 decks and a little Latios pin at Kroger the other day, at Target the other day. Did I get good cards? No. I got pretty mid cards. But it was fun, so now I think I have another addiction, which is probably not good. But they're so fun. I want to get, like, another binder that has, like, the pages that you can put the cards in. I have a crap ton of cards. I wish. I have so many old cards. I don't have that many. I have some old ones. Let me grab them. I'm gonna grab them. This is all the cards I have now, and it's so few, and it's so embarrassing. You're gonna see me stand up. I'm going over here. I got my cards. I got them. I'm not a value person. I just like what I like. I remember at one point I used to have a holographic Palkia, and that was like my pride and joy. We got them. This is a reverse holo that I got in my deck I just bought. It's a ball toy. Let me see. Can I get the light? There we go. You can kind of see it. And then I think I also, I got a reverse holo Chili, Cress, and Sillin. So that's cool. I have a lot of older cards too that my dad gave me that he found, but they have like damage on them, so it kind of sucks. Fire Energy. Oh, I also have this. This was in my old collection. This is a reverse holo Minccino. He's pretty. And then I didn't get super good cards in the last deck, but I got a lot of ones with fun art on them. A Grass Energy. I got a Rapid Strike Centiskorch, so he'd be good competitively, but overall he's a kind of mid card. Cause I don't play the game. Look at this cool Grumpig art. It looks like, you can't see it. Not even a chance, but it almost looks like a like an abstract painting. It's kind of cool. And this one's Crochet. That's a Crochet Zubat. I just like the art. Where's the card? Yeah, see, I have an Elgium, but it has like damage on it. It's like kind of damaged. I think I have a Luxio that's damaged too. Yeah, which sucks. But what can you do? But yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna buy some more because this is a pathetic amount of cards, and I can do better. But yeah, I'm probably gonna buy more Pokemon cards because that's a thing I want to spend my money on. I have like 10 evolutions because yes, I love evolutions. I think everybody likes the evolutions. And it sucks because my favorite evolution is Vaporeon, but I cannot admit that it's a Vaporeon about people being like, "Oh, is it because of the breeding meme?" No, I just like water types. Let me like Vaporeon. I can't like my evolution because it got Rule 34'd. I just have, just 10 base Eevees? That's also valid. Eevee is underrated. She's fine in her own right. I have so many old cards, like the 90s cards. Honestly, you could probably sell those for a lot of money if you don't want to keep them. I'm so very hungry, and my mom just accused me of buying a Twitch sub on my stepdad's card, which I don't have. What? What? What does that mean? I'm so very, Eevee is amazing. Hard agree. Eevee is very underrated. Okay. I think normal types in general are kind of underrated. Like, yeah, it's normal type, but they're still fun in their own right. I think the most underrated types, in my opinion, Eevee's the Luigi of Pokemon. So correct. So correct. Underrated, but great in its own right. I think the most underrated types. Maybe this is a bold statement that's biased, but I think water types are underrated. I don't know. Maybe grass types over water types. Grass and water are both underrated compared to fire. I feel like psychic types are underrated a little bit, because they're actually really good. And then, I feel like, steel types are underrated. No one talks about steel types. And I feel like, I don't think bug. I feel like the people who like bug really like bug types. Maybe fighting types are underrated. I don't know. Overrated, fire, dragon, ghost a little bit. Maybe even fairy a little bit nowadays. I don't know. Pikachu is the mascot of every single franchise combined. Yeah, we're still talking about OCs. What I love about that one song that I play in the car is its use of trumpets, which a lot of people said feels like a very proper and dignified instrument. The music is just very calm and composed. My music's too loud. Very calm and composed before going completely fucking insane. And I have OCs who seem put together, but it's a lie. And this is just who Sam is. And the way his mind completely falls apart over the years is tragic. If he can't fight it, no one can. He did better than anyone else could, and it still wasn't enough. I love that. See, I've never really found a lot of, like, instrumental stuff that I feel like fits my OCs well enough. But when you describe the songs that you associate with your OCs, it makes total sense. The use of instruments and how they convey, like, emotional turmoil and breakdowns. And I think it's so interesting. Do any of you have the problem where you're really picky with music? So you listen to the same songs over and over again, and then you still like them, but you kind of get sick of them, and then you find some new songs, and you only listen to the same collection of songs for like 2 months straight until you're also averaged mid with them, and then you have to find new songs that you like. This is the problem with me. I will only listen to the same 6 songs in rotation. And I'm like, what am I doing to myself? I'm a maniac. What is happening right now? I'm a Smash Bros. Player. See, I've played Smash Bros. 1 time, and all I did was spam click with the controller, and I got second. So, Just saying. Pretty good. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm bad at Smash Bros. I think there was 3 of us playing. Maybe 4, I don't remember. I think it was like we did like a tournament. So we did 2v2, 2v2, and then the winners competed. And I won against my partner somehow. And then the other guy I fought destroyed me, but it was fun. It was fun to just smash the buttons. Okay. I don't have a main, I just play wherever I feel like. That's kind of where I am. I just play whoever I like the most as a character. I think I chose, like, I forget what I chose. I think I maybe chose Lucario or something, because I liked Lucario. That's not the right word. I have a playlist annotations doc. I play Sonic. The Sonic OC, it's perfect. I have a playlist annotations doc, but I haven't added this song because no written explanation will ever be enough. It is literally the music equivalent of 10-year stretch of time. The rock bottom after supposed recovery. The weariness, sadness, desperation, bargaining, reasoning, fighting, and eventual succumb to it. Bro, your mind is fascinating. Like, that is so fucking rad that you're just able to associate this, like, 3-minute song to an entire decade of somebody's life experiences. That's gotta be a skill. I don't think any song on the brink of the universe could encapsulate 10 years of just genuine tragedy in my own life. Never mind my OCs. That's a lie. I have found them. But not instrumental music. Instrumental music specifically. Lyrical? Absolutely. But instrumental is impressive. Wait, Rose, it's May? It is in fact May. I have to go vote tomorrow. I gotta go vote in the primaries, not to get political. I gotta go vote in the primaries to see which one of the old men I want to be president again. I'm gonna kill myself! Ugh. I hate America so much. We had the deep combo, and then there's the- yeah, I'm really good at switching. That's a skill of mine. I'm really good at going from really dramatic, deep talk to which character do you main in Super Smash Bros? Good morning, gamer! How you doing, Sec? Welcome in. We made it to May. Moved to Australia, boom, problem solved. Dog, I would love to. But I cannot do that, because I do not have enough money, my queen, my king, my whatever word you may want me to use, monarch. Congrats. Congrats. I know what you meant. It's okay. Did not finish that sentence, but oh well. It's okay. Literally every song that matters to this character has no lyrics. I invent the meaning, lol, the song is mine now. Me with every single song, even with lyrics. Emily, I have so many songs, explanations, and there are no lyrics! You're impressive. I feel like I'm single-handedly altering the vibe of this chat. Oh my god, only 4 days. Guys, I'm so confused. Is this a... Oh! It's either the thing for NaNoWriMo or it's for your concert. I don't know what we're talking about. I forgot. Oh, you know what's okay, good to know. Oh my god, I'm only 4 days. I feel like I just got gaslit on my own chat. I was like, what's going on right now? Anyways, high tech, we're writing and talking about both Pokemon and also deep evaluations of ROCs. Pick whichever one you want to join in on. None of the above, but that's fine. What? Is it politics? Is it the primaries? What are we talking about? Talk about your RCs. I want to hear it. Are you guys excited for May 5th? I love my boy Cinco de Mayo. Love my... Shout out to Cinco de Mayo. Love to see it. May 5th's my birthday? Oh, love that. Hell yeah. Happy early birthday. That'll be May 4th for us. Because you are a day ahead, so keep that in mind. My OCs are the same damn people. We're never gonna need to fix that. I mean, you have Genesis and Bree now. They're different. Talk about them. Talk about Genesis and Bree for me. My OCs are sexy, so based. Or a way to fix that is what I do, which is make so many OCs that it is statistically impossible to make them identical to each other. I've got similarities, but that's between 3 or 4 different characters. I've got 60 more to go that aren't like that. Just do what I do. Make so many that they're bound to be a little different. Do what I do and make them all related and blame the similarities on genetics. Or that! That also is a tactic. What is a synonym for storm? Because I've used lightning, thunder, and storm too many times. I'm going to Google. Synonym for storm. I'm not getting much. This is not a monsoon, okay? I can't go that fucking down. No, it's not. See, the problem is, it's not raining. It's just thundering and lightning. It's a dry storm, so I can't even use, like, downpour. 'Cause that's a cool word. But there's no rain. It's just thunder and lightning. And it's not a fucking hurricane. There's not a cyclone. Like, it's not that dramatic. I really won this game. 1 stock level with 112%. I have no idea what that means, but good job on the victory. That brown hair gene is strong, as is the curly hair gene. I mean, those are both dominant traits. Red hair, blonde hair are both recessive. One stock is 1 life till lost. Got it. Got it. That is pretty close. And the higher your percentage, the easier you are to launch. Oh god! Oh no, that's a big percentage. And And there's a kill box on the outside of the stage. Oh, damn. I would have panicked and lost just in my own stupidity. Emily, do you think my characters are too similar, or there's a good variation? I think appearance-wise, your characters are obviously pretty similar. Like, appearance-wise, they're pretty similar. The only ones that really stand out super heavily are, Ginny and Noelle. But I don't think that's a problem. Like, it's okay. Like, they're a family. They don't have to be, if you don't want them to be fucking visually different, they don't have to be visually different. I think personality-wise, they have differences, and they're very distinct characters. Posture check and hydrate. I'm actually okay on posture, but I'll go ahead and do it anyways. I'll just stretch, I guess. Okay. And I'll drink water since it's a hydrate. I'll be good. I'll be good. Thanks, Pio. So if you get launched in the kill box, you die and lose a stock. Yeah, I assume you could just get launched and then hit the outside of the ring. I'm working on a commission while I watch. Bro, I love commissions. They're so fun. What's the commission of? My commissions are open, by the way. Lucario fact. Let's hear the Lucario fact. The higher your percentage, the more damage you do. That makes sense. That makes sense. I feel like the opposite because I overthink every personality similar to their visual differences are clear enough in my mind that I don't worry about it, excluding the obvious genetic similarities. I mean, I think both are fine. It's for my grandpa's friend's birthday. I don't know! Grandpa's friend's girlfriend's birthday. That's similar to, like, yeah, though my cousin's sister's aunt's, dog's sister. I'm doing the salon work for her. That's very funny. Thank you. I mean, that being the one how I was... And even though one more hit would have killed me, I dealt crazy damage. Yeah, that makes sense. Goggle, Giffle, Giggle. Reese! Hello, Reese. I have to draw her dog, though I'm stressing. Oh god, not a dog. Dogs are hit or miss. As someone who had animals in their webtoon, hit or miss. Speaking of my webtoon, it's right here. It's in the fucking tab up here. We're talking about OCs? We are talking about OCs. I want to redo Lucas and Star someday and do them well, but I don't think I will ever will. I think you should. Do that right now. After you shop for Pride items, do it right now. When do you give up and when an OC die? When do you learn to let go? Genuine answer, it depends. Because it's based on attachment. as a kid, or like an early teenager, like 13, 14, 12, I made a lot of characters. It was like my coping mechanism. I made so many OCs, and almost none of them I have anymore. The only ones that I've retained are Althea Cypress in that story, and then Sakaya in that story. That's it. No one else is retained. Morel a little bit also has stayed. But everybody else I haven't really cared about because they never made a lasting impact on me. How I choose who gets to stay and who gets to go is based on how much of an attachment I've formed with them. If I care about them enough to work through their issues, I won't scrap them. But if I look at an OC and I have no emotional attachment to them, they just basically exist as people and they have nothing left to give me, I don't need to keep them as OCs, you know? And so, yeah, it basically depends on how much of an impact they've given me. A lot of my stories have more of an emotional impact on me than others. Soul Reformed, Catch Me in Purgatory, Solstice, even Mutants has more of an emotional impact on me than stories like Morel's story, or Leia's story, or my villain story. I still like those characters, but they don't have as much of a lasting impact on me, so they are less on my importance, and therefore more likely for me to be scrapped in the future. I probably will never scrap them, but they are the most likely to be scrapped. But that's my thought process, is if this character has a lasting positive impact on me, and it's not me forcing myself to like them just because they're my OCs, they can stay. But if I look at them and they don't provide me any kind of comfort, they don't provide me any kind of interest, they're basically just these things that I have just to have them, what's the point of having them, you know? My Lucario plays are actually pretty good. Awesome. I'm gonna turn my music up a little bit. Okay. You guys want to see what music I like? You guys want to see what music I listen to? Let's take a look. This is my liked songs. Follow me on Spotify. Here's all my songs that I like. I don't have that many. That's it. Yeah, that's all. Anyways. Yeah, Lucario seems like a pretty good Smash Bros. Character. I escaped chemistry. Sounds like On the Run. Yeah, no, that's terrifying. I'm glad you escaped, though. I'm glad you got out. I accidentally killed one of my friend's OCs, and I just threw all of their friends into spirals, so I dropped it because it made me sad. Bro, how did you accidentally kill him? He deserved to die, though. It's like homophobic and a bad person, but still made me sad. How did you accidentally do that? Did you just take a piece of paper, crumple it up, and throw it off a fucking building? What's going on over there? I would die for Lucas and Star. They are my beloveds, but I don't see them being fully developed OCs, or their story being anything but like the middle school vibe story they had. I have a very similar experience, and that is with Sakaya. That story was a Hunger Games ripoff. It was basically, there was like children chosen from this like pool of people. Jesus Christ, turn down the music. Turn it down, turn it down, turn it down, turn it down. Jesus fuck. Wilbur, calm the hell down. It was basically this very cringy, badass, emo fucking story, and I didn't like it. Nothing wrong with those stories, let me specify, but it's not what I wanted. And I still cared about, her name was Sakar at the time. I still cared about her, because I had her for so unfathomably long, and I wanted to keep her in my life. So, I scrapped everything, besides the fact that she was a mutant and that she was part dragon. I couldn't remember any of the other characters' names, so I changed their names and made Ren and Iris. I changed the entire premise of the story. I changed the entire concept of how they get to the point that they're at. I changed the entire personality of all the characters. And I redid everything, and I like the story a lot more now. So I had to fight for it, you know? Sometimes you have to take the characters, scrap everything, and restart. And that's what you gotta do sometimes, you know? I literally only care about my OCs from this particular universe, excluding Olive, so a lot of times I want to recycle the more interesting concepts from my current OCs, but it feels so wrong. Like, I want to steal a lot of the religious concepts imagery I use for old dumb OCs, but I'm worried people will notice and think I do the same thing over and over again. There's definitely, like, a problem with, like, a lot of people having favorite archetypes. Like, I like the Sun and Moon, Star-Crossed Lovers, I like fantasy elements, I like elemental powers, that's a common one with me. And I use those elements a lot. But I don't think that if you do the story well enough, that those similarities don't make the entire story a direct copy. Motifs and archetypes can be repeated without it being stale, in my opinion. Okay, I'm back. What did I miss? Just more OC talk. No, listen, okay. He got himself into a lot of trouble. Also Pokemon talk. No, listen, okay. He got himself into a lot of trouble, and it was the only way to, like, resolve his history, but then I completely forgot about his siblings and friends during. So, yeah. They got hella sad, and I couldn't bear to think about them anymore. Oh, God. Babe. You killed him off? You said fuck him. Fuck him. I wrote a connection I love so much between a real mother and the Virgin Mary and a son's fixation on his religious maternal figure, as well as his obsession with the concept of unconditional mercy, despite being an atheist, and I wasted that shit on Tommy Mommy! Tommy Mommy's great! Mermaid Mommy? Mermaid Mommy. I have one OC that I repurposed so much that it's reality canon for her. I've seen a lot of people who reality canon shift their OCs a lot. Don't even worry about it. I didn't mean to. I could not. What do you mean you could not? This sounds like a conversation I'm having with about the lore. You always have a choice. You always have a choice. Nah, that's funny. That's funny. Kill him off. He's fine. See, I have a problem where I actually have the opposite problem. I can't kill off characters. Even if it would work well with the story, unless I write them to die, they're not dying. They're staying alive. Because I have a problem with killing off characters, because I feel like if I kill them off, they don't care anymore. Or they don't care, I don't care about them anymore. And that means that I don't like them. And I don't like it. So, I don't kill off my characters. Even if it could develop the story and actually have an emotional impact, I just send them away. They're just gone. My middle school OCs did not have a canon. It was just them and NEAU. It was kind of funny. It was super fucking confusing for me. Listen, it's kind of funny. I do like your Mermaid Mommy, though, Reese. I'm gonna just call you TG as if you were just like a casual chatter. Yeah, this is my boy TG. Okay, where am I? If anyone who is new has hopped in, who's confused about the story, this is my, current novel I'm working on. It is a queer, religious allegory, fallen angel, purgatory, apocalyptic, romance fantasy that tackles the concepts of morality. So that's where I'm at, if you're wondering about this story. TG wants to be Moots. Oh no. TG wanna be Moots. I would kill and die for Mermaid Mommy. Me too. I love him more than anything. Me too. I can't get attached to my OCs because they are all for D&D and my players are too wild and unpredictable. My goal is usually to make OCs that they get attached to for emotional damage later on. Honestly, if you're a DM and you're making OCs for a D&D campaign, you can't get attached to them because they will either be killed off, fucked, I mean that literally, or, they just won't matter to your characters. Like, your characters won't get attached to them, and it kind of sucks. Like, I'm not a DM, but I have a lot of respect for DMs. So I can't imagine my OC just being killed off immediately by the party. So that makes sense that you can't get attached to them. But I feel like you would enjoy making OCs for your own time. Like, making OCs just to have them, rather than them being associated with D&D, if you want to get attached to characters. Highly recommend it. Because I view my D&D characters very different than my OCs. Like, Lucas is Lucifer, the literal son of Satan, and Star is not like other girls and wants to escape boring life, and turns out she's the only one who can save Lucas's twin, because when she was little and ran away from her abusive dad, she bumped into Lucas and saved him and marked her with a scar, and he marked her with a scar on her face, and now she has to go with Lucas to hell to save Alex from Satan. Yeah, it's a fucking mess. But the thing is, I feel like there's potential there. I feel like you could make it a lot more angsty, and I feel like you could make it a lot more, dark. Or you could do the opposite. You could make, like, a really lighthearted, like, funny, kind of like Lucifer-esque, like the TV show, kind of like a little bit more lighthearted concept, and kind of fuck with that, you know? I feel like there's potential there. I don't think that's a terrible concept. Yeah, it's a not like other girls dark romance. But I think that there's potential. I wouldn't just scrap it if you don't want to scrap it off. If you don't care about it, get rid of it. But I think there is potential with that. I think just having a reasoning for why she wants to go to hell would make that a lot better, rather than her just being, like, not like other girls, you know? I will cry. Yeah, you cannot get... Yeah, no, you cannot get attached, no. My D&D characters are my OCs. Honestly, that's valid. Everyone's experience with OCs are different. I just get really attached to my OCs, and so I try and detach myself from my D&D characters so that if they die, I don't want to die also, you know? I don't write stuff for a lot of my OCs. They sort of just exist in my head. Like, I'll think about the things that they do day to day, so I get insanely attached to them and end up knowing nothing about them. I have that too. I daydream. I don't know if it's maladaptive daydream because I'm not traumatized and I don't have autism, so I don't know if I can count it as maladaptive daydreaming. But I have very visceral roleplay sessions with my characters based on either canonical concepts or nothing at all. So it depends on the character. Sometimes I'll think about, like, very big story elements. Sometimes I'll just think about my characters going to fucking Kroger and picking up something off the store. You know? It really depends on the character and the story and what my brain's doing that day. So I completely relate to that. Getting really hyper attached to the characters, but not the story itself. Half of my characters, the story matters more than them. And half of them, there's no story at all. It depends. Truly. The best thing about cliches, like, not like other girls, is the potential to turn on its side. Exactly. I feel like I see absolutely no potential. It feels like every single Fallen Angel, Dark Forbidden Romance book, written a million times, and I don't know how to make it any good. Xander, I am currently writing a Fallen Angel, Dark Forbidden Romance book. And it's a little basic. But I still like it. You just gotta find ways to make it your own in very subtle ways. And even if it's cliche, if you still like it, that is all that matters. All that matters. I literally saw on TikTok a few months ago a girl writing, or who actually already wrote, a queer Fallen Angel story about morality and giving up something for your partner. Sounded just like my book. And I'm still writing it because I like it, you know? I hate the concept of every single story you make has to be completely unique and out of this world, adaptive and different from everything else in the world, because it's never going to be. There's always going to be similarities between everything you write, with other people and with your own work. I love what you did with the angstier side of it, like Star seeing this as some crazy adventure because she's so bored of her own life before realizing that it's a dark, serious danger. Yes, I love that stuff. When one character's super naive and thinks it's just some kind of, like, silly thing, and then they're like, oh, shit. Like, I think that's really fun. I think you can really twist on its side and make her a really investive and interesting protagonist. Some of my OCs are based on people I know, but I never tell them? That's wild. See, I don't do that, but that's wild. Me too, me too, me too. I just roleplay in my head. Yeah, no, it's terrible. I cannot fall asleep unless I am roleplaying. In my bed. Laying in bed. Fucking wide awake talking to myself. It's a problem. I write very little because it's the least important thing. I think about them 24/7, all the little things they do each day. Yes. Ollie, that's true. Like, she's just so detached from real life. It sounds better than staying here. Yeah. Oh, so what's the reason you mean by visceral roleplay sessions? Yes. That's what I mean by visceral roleplay sessions. People are always like, how do you know so much about your characters? But it's not like I just sit there and decide it. It's just there. I don't come up with it. I just acknowledge it because I know who they are. I know that they would react to how they would react to everything. Yours is anything but basic. It's not Modern Girl meets Fallen Angel and she saves him. Who cares though? That's how I fall asleep. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I know what Emily roleplays when she's going to bed. Excuse me? Hey, yo, keep that on my Twitch chat. Yeah, no, fuck that. One of my stories, so there's 3 siblings and evolved. Sorry, I'm having a stroke. Yeah, no, fuck that. One of my stories literally just started as 3 siblings and evolved from there. Who cares about originality? Who gives a fuck? Who cares? I have a story that I don't give a fuck about, but I still have it. About 9 elemental college students who have elemental powers. That's it. That's the whole story. That's the end. They are college students with elemental powers. That's the story. There's nothing else. They just are there. There's a water bitch. She's got this personality. There's the air guy. He's got this personality. Oh, there's twin sisters who are grass/plant magic and rock magic who represent Earth. Oh my god, they're there too. That's all. There's no plot. They just exist. It's fine. It's okay. And I have other stories, like Katara, and Althea and Cyprus, and Vess and Vanna, who are the characters in this story, who I would think about day and night about every single interaction they have with each other. It depends. It's okay. It's okay. I have a secret more than writing, and that's a problem. I combined Ollie and Vracious' message. I have a secret on how to avoid a basic plot. Let's hear it. I like world building more than writing, and that's a problem. It depends on the story. Sometimes I like world buildings. A lot of times I just like character creation more than anything else, which is why I have so many OCs that have no story or substance at all. They just exist because I want them to exist. I'm like an irresponsible parent who wants kids but won't take care of them. I want to write a fucking Lost Prince-esque story. Who gives a fuck if it's cliche? Who gives a fuck? I have so many runaway princess stories. My 3 biggest archetypes I use in every story. Royalty, specifically a female royal figure who doesn't like being a royal figure. Elements, and elemental magic in general. And moon imagery, and sun imagery. Those are my 3 kryptonites. Sometimes I get all 3 in one story. That's really great. Sometimes you get them all. Truly. It's humiliating, but it's me. I haven't wrote a damn thing in 20 minutes. This is what I expected. I know how to get out of a lot of things. A bad lie, a ticket, a locked room, being kidnapped. That's a new one. I'm going to end myself. Love that a lot. I love it. I think it's good. Don't write one. Don't write one at all. Ollie, you're so based. You're based. It's not a story, it's a timeline at this point. Me too. My stories aren't stories, they're biographies. This is so fun, though. It's so quirky and lame. I like it! It's good! You wanna know, here, what are you doing out here? Training. I could have guessed. Why are you training? Because I have to. That's basic. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Who cares? How the fuck do I draw dogs? I thought you meant feet, and I was like, I mean, I can give you tips. How to draw dogs? Reference photos. That's all I got for you. Reference photos. It has Orcospankty. I have character motivations and personalities, and to some extent in off-screen arcs to explain how they were corrupted. That's fair. Everyone dropped their cringiest lines. I can't whip one out of the spot, but I know I have some in the lore. Not in the lore, in the webtoon. Oh no, Tech's going through it. It's one of those shit-eyed white dogs. I have a Shih Tzu. It's not a Shih Tzu, right? Because I can give you a Shih Tzu reference right now. Don't shit on my Shih Tzu, okay? Leave him alone. But I know what you're talking about. Those, like, white fluffy dogs? With, like, the black stains around their eyes? Is that what you're talking about? Those are difficult dogs to draw. I've actually drawn those before. But don't talk about Nugget like that. I have a Shih Tzu named Nugget. He actually has been having allergies, so we had to give him allergy meds today. He's pathetic. But after the story, they actually have no idea how... But after the story actually starts, I have no idea they actually act. That's valid, though. 3 months of karate lessons when I was 6. Don't fail me now. Okay, that line is a little... I love those lines, though. They're so good. They're so good. Xander, this is how you speak in real life? Brother! Bro! That's vile. Reese, are you calling me real life cringe? That's vile. Xander has never in his life said, my 15 years of ballet, don't fail me now. He's not... Xander, when his writing has personality, has fun with itself. Guys, leave the poor man alone. He's already dead. He's already down. He's already down. I also really focus on fights and powers in my story, but I can't write that shit for to save my life. I have some fight scenes in this book that are a little mid, and either are super, super complex for no reason, or they're really rushed, and there's no in between. I'm terrible at fight scenes. Ollie said they're good. I appreciate it. I do not agree. They are horrid cringe lines, but that is who she is. He's setting the lines, man. What do you mean he's setting the line? I'm gonna get locked down. I've explained that I wrote a character unironically describing something as punk rock. That's like Chloe Price in Strange Life is Strange saying hella all the time. I deleted it and rewrote it like 7 times. I love it so much, but I cannot handle the damage. I have That's me when I went through. Let's you know there's a rule where you're not supposed to use fuck or like swear words in your writing. Let's search real quick. How do I find it on this? I don't know how to find it on this. How do I find it on this? Tools. How do I search it? How do I search how many words I've used on something? Oh, no, don't do that. I'm bad at this. How do I find this? Find and replace. How do I find and replace on Google? Format. Tools. No. Extensions. Either way, I've used swear words a lot in this writing because I think it adds emphasis, but it's actually just a little bit overused. It's fine. I could just hear the roast from a mile away. I would not roast you. One of my favorite lines I've ever written was for this apocalyptic scene where my character knocks on a cabin and gets let in straight away. Why'd you let me in? Murderers don't knock. Valid. I'm just gonna delete my story at this point. No, please. Oh, that's me with this. If I ever release Star Store, I'd get roasted to Timbuktu, not Timbuktu. Command F. I don't have a command button. I'm on an Apple device, babe. Control F? I found it! Thank you. Let's see. 11 instances. 11 instances. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's great. Perfect. Love myself a lot. Anyways. I'm so proud. Control. I'll say, I don't have command. I only have control. I got it, guys! I figured it out! I know how to use technology. It's fine. Sorry, I just had whiplash from those songs. Sorry. This is a solid point about this exchange. Some of my favorite things... Give me a second. Oh, wait. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I was gonna just open my docs, but I realized I've got some bad things on there. Give me a second. Oh, actually, I don't want to do that because it's gonna reveal her email. I was gonna show you guys the comments that Ollie gives me on my story. Honestly, that Reese and Ollie both give me on my story. Because they are hilarious. But I can't, because it has their emails in it. But I was going to. I was gonna just go to my main Google page, as if there's not incriminating stuff on there, and then I was gonna go show my friends' email addresses. Good thing I have common sense in some capacity. I don't care if you show my email, man. Bro, how's your first and last name? I'm not planning on it. I caught myself. It's fine. Alina says fuck. Let Alina say fuck. I can only think of one instance I've written of the word fuck, and it's in her Alina. Alina says fuck. I haven't done any recently, fuck. Haven't done any recently as in comments or saying the word fuck in your writing. For the love of God, or lack thereof, this has to be a dream. Why did I write this in fucking 2019? Listen, man. I kinda like it. I kinda like that. As an atheist, I feel represented. I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay, I'm gonna take a break from digging what's going on. We're talking about our OCs and our old writing that is cliche, but I disagree that it's cliche. I just realized you write in first person. I write in a lot of different ways. This currently is written in first person, current, future, past, present. That's the word. This is in first person present tense. It's a multi-perspective story. So this is Vanna's POV. And then I have a chapter up here that's also Vanna's. I promise it's split up evenly. Here's a Vest chapter. So it is in first person, present tense, but I have other stories, like my fanfic based on my webtoon, that it is third person, past tense, so it depends. I really do like first person, though. I feel like no one else writes in first person, but I like it. I think it's fun. It's hard to write first person while people thinking it's going to be like a YA cringe story, I've noticed. I feel like first person is associated with YAs. Or your names, more accurately. But I like first person. I think it's good. Especially in multi-perspective stories. By all accounts, the day of May 5th is beautiful. It's fresh and full of birdsong. It's beautiful and it's a fucking joke. I love that, actually. That's the kind of stuff I'd write. Oh, I have an entire notebook about Undertale and the Undertale AUs. It's so bad, I wish I could find it. Drop the Undertale AU. I reserve swears for important and serious moments, like when the main character is saying what the actual fuck is wrong with you in response to the main antagonist monologue about how the world needs to be restarted. See, I think that makes more sense. I usually use swear words specifically to add emphasis to characterization, like in how characters describe things. So Vanna uses fuck. The only characters that use fuck in this story are Vanna and Miles, because they are the more brash, harsh characters who are a little bit less optimistic than the other characters. Vess, Leon, and Harmony. Well, Harmony is actually nonverbal. So there's no way this bitch is gonna sign fuck. She can if she wants, but she doesn't. So Leon and Vess don't say any swears as much as the other characters, because they aren't really, that's not really their characterization. But Vanna and Miles use it to describe things like fucking great, or you shook the whole fucking barracks. Like, it's more of characterization. And even then, it can still be a little bit too brash for a lot of people, and I'm aware of that, but I like incorporating swears into my writing just because I swear a lot myself. I don't know, it just comes naturally to me, and then I realize that it's kind of not really a thing you're supposed to do, so, I don't know. But that's definitely a good way to do it, is keeping it for very important moments so it adds more emphasis without watering it down. I made a joke that Vess gets one fuck in the entire book, and maybe that'll be in the main climax, I don't know. Your birthday was a very beautiful day. Oh no, Ollie, I'm gonna end it if you keep quoting from this writing. It's so good. Bro! Alina and Tech share a birthday. Love that. I just wing and hope it sounds good. That's fair. I wrote in second person, your, for an English assignment once, and it got wrecked by my teacher. It was so fun. There are 2 people in this chat who write in second person. I've never attempted, and I probably never will because it confuses the daylight out of me. I do not know how to do that. First and third only. But I think second person's cool. Undertale was a cool game. I was never really a huge fan. I enjoyed it, but it's okay. See, I was in the Undertale fandom. I loved Undertale. I still do. Like, on Xander's channel, I am voicing Undertale characters along with Reese. Which I want to do again, by the way, Xander. We should do Undertale again. And I've always loved Undertale. I've been a big fan. I've always really in the fandom. And I even like it now. I'm not, like, deep in the fandom right now, but sometimes I'll still find myself going back and rewatching Jacksepticeye or Dan and Phil play it, just because I love that game a lot. Same with Deltarune. I feel like Deltarune's underrated compared to Undertale, but honestly, I really like Deltarune just as much as Undertale. Yeah, Ollie mains second person as if it's a Pokemon game. I tried saying /s after that message, but Twitch thought it was a command, so I didn't go through. My characters swear all the time. Got it! Okay. Also Sumaira. I forgot. Sumaira's birthday's the same day as Alina's. Alina's birthday is also her death day, for context. Yeah, it is. Not too boring joke is that I'm not actually funny. So really, thank you for specifying. I won a mermaid right. You should mermaid right. Actually, you should study for your test and then mermaid right after as a reward. Oh god, Emmy, this is worse than I remembered. You gotta drop it now. This can't be happening. Well, it is Princess, so you want to get out or not? To be fair, I've used the word princess as like a teasing pet name before, so I can't really speak, okay? I want to write about old men. Ollie, please. I desperately want to find the Undertale book, but I also want to finish leveling the mountain. That it's so tedious. Someone make this decision for me. Find the cringy fanfic or level the mountain. Level the mountain to get it over with. You can share the Undertale fanfic another time. Level mountain. Glad we all agree. My task is my method is always get this boring shit out of the way. What's a synonym for, like, fighting, like, very loose and, like, almost, like, desperately? What would be good words that I could use there? Like, if she's, like, fighting, like, very, like, aggressively and, like, very chaotically. What would be words I could use to describe that? Frantic, maybe? Okay. I'm gonna leave that blank for now. Frenzied I like. Maybe. I don't want to have two F words in a row, but I do like frenzied. I don't like berserk in this instance just because I feel like that word's too dramatic, but thank you for trying. I already used desperate here, so I can't. I can't repeat. I'll put frenzied in for now. I use desperate and desperate. Let's see. Let's see how many times I've used desperate. 15! Desperation, 3. Great. I love myself. I'm gonna keep using it though, because it's a good word. Uncalculated I feel like is too refined. I think I'm fine with frenzied, but if you guys have better ideas, feel free to drop them. Listen, man. Listen, okay? Listen. My jaw hangs open like a dumb fish as he calmly kicks. Okay, that one's funny. All the other ones have been not that bad. That one's funny. Like a dumb fish. No! No! Get it out of here! Jaw POV, your star. No. No. As he calmly kicks open the door. What does that mean? mean? How does he calmly do that? I hear an ambulance. Oh no, you're dying. Whenever I have a hyperfixation or a love for an OC, it feels like it gets in my brain and it rewires it. Like for the love I have for it is stronger than any human capacity. I feel the same when I listen to certain songs. They are not just songs that remind me of my OCs. They are my OCs in song form, and I do not listen to them normally. I feel like I hear something completely otherworldly in them. It is so impossible to describe how strong this connection is. That is fucking awesome, bro. I'm gonna grab some peeps and go digging back to lurking. Love y'all. Yeah, no problem, babe. Amy, please, why would you be typing in a Twitch chat? Like, we can't help you, queen. Oh, yeah. What the hell? Fucking fine, I'm whining, but I'm not the one who made the decision. Yeah, we cannot help you. Wattler White. to use. How does the word I on page 32, paragraph 3, I don't even know if that exists, add to the theme of this section? 32. 32. Paragraph 3. Oh! Not that dialogue! Paragraph 3 technically is this one. It doesn't exist. Sorry. I tried. Ink stands. Do we like the Leviathan or the Unreliable for a ship name? I like the Unreliable, but the Leviathan's badass. Can I abuse you in chat for a quick brainstorm question? Absolutely. You can abuse me anytime. Don't abuse me? Oh, never mind. You know Logan Paul's crypto scam, Crypto? Someone turned into a real game, CryptoZoo? I do not know that, but that's wild. I'll play it on stream. Emily, this line is so exactly. Emily, this paragraph, Emily wailing. Thanks, man. Maybe I'll do both. Maybe both. The dialogue is meant to be making fun of Miles and Vanna. Is this a ship or a ship? What the hell? The captain falls in love with Mermaid Mommy? Okay, in that instance, I like the Leviathan. Okay, brainstorm question. How the fuck do I get two characters to meet? I've tried school, coffee shop, kidnapping, all of them feel wrong. How the fuck do I start a story to get two strangers to meet and interact? Are you referring to Genesis and Bree? Or just in general? Well, it depends on the story and the tone. Because in my fanfic... Actually, in the same story, same characters, but different universes, in the actual webtoon of Soul Reformed, the characters meet by kidnapping. And by force. In the fanfic that's based around the webtoon, that's a lot more lighthearted, they meet at a football game. Which vibe are we going for? Because that will determine my answer. Because either the same characters, the same story, but different universes, and they meet different ways. Lucas and Star. Okay. I've tried all of those attempted meetings. Yeah, that's a large span. One would we walk straight into the other one while trying to do something that's the most cliche thing, and I eat that shit up, period! And they, like, drop their shit and they have to pick it up. I'm need a lot more context about the characters and setting. Yeah, exactly. My favorite OC couple, unironically, in Love at First Sight, is in a fucking diner, and I'm pieces over it. Yeah, spills coffee. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Here's my number to get that dry cleaning. I've actually never written that before. Or you can do what I did in this story, and one character literally falls from heaven. That's also something. Here's my jacket. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can I talk about love? Can I talk about my love for Love at First Sight? Yeah. Go for it. Yeah, go for it. Well, the coffee shop was very lighthearted and felt wrong. Them both getting kidnapped also felt too much. Meeting in school where Lucas was a model in her art class just felt off. I don't know what to do. So we're going for less lighthearted than kidnapping, but we're going for less lighthearted than coffee shop and more lighthearted than kidnapping. That's hard. Is there any significant like setting in the story that would be a good place for them to like meet on their own, like on accident? Like maybe Lucas goes there all the time for like his own demon shit, but Star like found it one time where she like to be alone, and like so she finds him there and they kind of interact that way. Is there any like kind of like quiet area, like maybe around campus or maybe like at a beach somewhere that they could meet? Okay, this is my interpretation of the trope. Obviously, I didn't invent it, but a lot of people hate it, which is reasonable in their opinion. But I want to talk about why I think it's valid. That's fine. I mean, the area between meeting in a coffee shop and little kidnapping is very gap. Yes, it is. However, coffee shop is equivalent to a lot of very lighthearted things, which is why it's a little bit difficult. So a lot of ship tropes are possibilities IRL, like enemies to lover, childhood friends to lovers, all of those could just happen, but I view love at first sight as more than a literary trope, something like foreshadowing or symbolism, something inherently fictional. It's a way of defining the first meaning from a literary standpoint. That makes sense. Kind of less of like they fell in love and that's like the plot, it's more of like just a symbolic concept of like their souls are tied together no matter what they do, kind of like a fate thing. That what you mean? Actually, this whole thing doesn't work, because in the last chapter, Vanna literally sees Vess as their savior. But now she's telling her she's not it? This doesn't work. I need to find some way to, like, make it seem like she does internally think that, but doesn't actually express it. To me, love at first sight is when the characters meet and make eye contact and it just matters. There is a moment and I don't see it as insta-love because the characters don't immediately fall in love. I dislike it when they do. There's just a moment, time seems to stop and then continues again, and that's it. The pieces are placed, their souls are tied, and stories have begun and they don't even realize it. I do like that a lot. I think I need to completely redesign Star before I even try this. I hate her character. She's just like insecure art student, standoffish, and not like other girls. Like there needs to be some adjustments. Maybe, yeah. I think that Star embodies a lot of insecurities that you had when you made her, so I think that she fundamentally cannot be liked by you unless you address those issues and change them from her character. I think love at first sight is possible IRL, but it's so incredibly rare because both people need to fall in love with their first impression of the person. Yes. And then beyond that, they need to stay in love, and then learning more about them beyond the first impressions. Yeah. I think what Ollie's saying is less about first appearances and more about, like, just the concept of, like, they're now intertwined. They are now linked, and they don't even know about it. They now know each other, and that's enough for them to be connected. In more of a symbolic sense. It's just this absolute time freeze. Focus the eye contact, because eye contact is how it begins. It's how it always begins. Love begins at that first look. It's inherently pivotal, and nothing makes me completely fall apart more than that moment where the paths are just set. Love is so fucking good, man. But also, not all couples are love at first sight, because not all of them portray it that way. Not all of them have this moment, but it's so fun when they do. Should I make Mermaid Molly already mommy or mommy to be? Ooh, mommy to be would be interesting, but I think already mommy is also cool. Ollie, I'm obsessed with that, and personally for me, I do that a lot with a lot of my characters, but it's never first sight for me. It's like, oh, trope, but they are all interacting, suddenly someone does or says something, and their eyes meet, and the moment happens exactly like you described it. It's amazing. Especially if it's indifferences to lovers or enemies to lovers, both of which I adore also. I just love mommy to be. Okay, mommy to be seems to be the conclusive answer. I cannot take my physics. I cannot take any more physics. It's mermaid time. So valid. I have a love-hate relationship with enemies to lovers just because I feel like a lot of people misuse enemies to lovers as just abuser to lovers, and I think it's fucking stupid. You cannot fall in love with somebody who has adamantly put your life at risk, treats you like shit, and doesn't respect you as a human being. You cannot fall in love with that person, and if you think that you can, that's toxic, and I stand by that. Enemies to lovers should be... You don't like each other. Not that your entire fucking families are at war and your lover killed your entire family. I just don't think that that can develop into something more than hating a person. Enemies to lovers is about angst, not about abuse. The mermaid is an actual parent, so it's a literal mommy. I don't think Reese would ask about a sexual concept. Don't sexualize mommies. Leave them alone. There's a movie scene I'm obsessed with, and it's not even a first look, but it's the first love look. And in the canon story, this is the moment that leads to the marriage, etc. Like, they never would have ended up together if not for this moment, but they don't know that. It's just a moment. It's all the pause and the focus in the eyes. They just look with pure awe, and that's enough, and it makes me go fucking insane. Yes, Metzi is a biological mother. Yeah, they are in fact a biological mother. Okay. Yeah, Metzli is technically a boy, but he's also a mother. It's fine. They're mermaids. I am actually going to quickly look at my planning document for this, because I don't know if I'm missing stuff that I want to incorporate into this chapter, because this might be really short and I don't want it to be. No, you don't get to see the planning doc. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm back. I don't like this dialogue, but I'll fix it later. What is this doing here? What are you doing here? Stop that. Mermaid lore. Yeah, it's mermaid lore. They don't have a male or female. All mermaids can both bear children and inseminate others. I have a similar concept with my mermaids, except for that they can't do either. They are all inherently genderless and have no reproductive genitalia. So they can't inseminate or bear children. We have opposites. Let me on there. No, you cannot help Lan. Takes one page from story start and Lucas saying Star's the only one who can save his brother. One page, man. No, please. We are moving fast, yeah. Yeah, I think kidnapping could work better if the pace was slowed down. Just a tad, mayhaps. Sorry, I have to send this one. I have to share this one. I have to send this one and share it. I feel like I'm dying. I can't wait to see. I'm gonna cook up like 5 pizza rolls I have left. That's such a few amount. You're gonna be so hungry. Can you names for crew members? Edison, Ollie. I always like for pirates having like inhuman names, like objects. I don't know. Maybe something like Ripper, something like that. Like something like harsh and like edgy. I don't know. I like Edison. I need your help finding someone. I think you're the only one who can help. Oh boy, this night really is getting too weird for me. That's ridiculous. Of course someone else can help you. I'm just an art student and you just met me. He shakes his head. His voice is deep and smooth. Of course it is. Yeah, I know you think I'm crazy, but if you give me a chance, I can prove it to you. I'm not just some random guy, and you didn't get kidnapped by chance. Damn, you've hooked me. Listen, man, it can have it. There's improvement that you can see. You can make improvement there. It's a little funny. Oh boy, it's the. Oh boy. Sorry, I'm not laughing. Yeah, all I can. Yar yar yar. Ew. A serving size is 3, which is a crime. No, the fuck it's not. That is. I eat like 15 of those bitches at a time. Animals cover the whole plate. Yes, you gotta cover the whole fucking plate, bro. Yes, bones. I do like bones. Bones is good. Boat cat! Boat cat! Boat cat! No, that's a smile. It's a smile. It's good. I honestly wish Twitch didn't automatically change the little smiley faces to be the emojis, because I think there's a difference between a smiley like this. That's better than the emoji. Like, that's a different emotion. Monkey. I hate it. I hate the emojis. They're bad. Let me just do my little semicolon smiley face. Not semicolon. My little parentheses colon smiley face. Yeah, I'd love to do a cute little smelly in chat, but I gotta say fucking Edward Hornigold, Jack Avery, Lillian Von Tread, Tanil Cavendish. Bro, those are cool. I like Jack Avery. I steal, I thief. Reminds me of Henry Avery or Jackson Avery from Grey's Anatomy. I do not know either, but they're a very cool name. I've never seen Avery as a last name, but I quite like it. I have an OC whose nickname is Avery, but their real name is Elizabeth. It's Ben here too. Ben is exact same place fighting for something I can't achieve, and it's agonizing to see her here too. She shouldn't have to deal with Earth's issues, but she is. And I know she can. She has to. But not this way. She can't be like me. She's not like me. Okay. So I have to like read everything I write quietly to make sure it's not just gibberish. Henry Avery is a pirate. Henry Avery was a legit pirate, but Henry is a stupid ass name. For reasons that involve another person in chat, I disagree. Yep, there it is. I use it all the time. Yep, there it is. Yeah, that's what I was referring to. For a pirate. — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — — I love it because it's both old-fashioned, but it's not Harold or some shit, like a timeless name. No offense to anyone in chat named Harold. No offense to my Harolds out there. Not playing with herself. Ew, no. Pleading. That's the word I meant. Yeah, no, not that. This bitch is named Cyclops, but his real name is Dave. What the hell? Have I made any progress? Okay, I wrote this. That's like a page. That's okay. I probably will end soon just because I need to go eat food. And also I've been streaming for 2.5 hours! Damn, I really just talked nonsense and got a page of work done in fucking 2.5 hours. Why are SC so cool? Well, thank you. Page 2 we have I spoke in your mind. It's wrong to do that without asking, without asking you, but at this point I don't care. I just need to convince you to trust me, and this is the fastest way to do that. Not the unconsensual mind control. The uncontrolled telepathy, at least. I really should be using this room as an opportunity to write myself. That's very valid. Redeem's grind don't stop. I don't have that here. Get fucked. If anything, I'd have to take a break and go get some food, because my mom made dinner, like, 2 hours ago, and I told her I'd be eating later. So if I'm gonna stay on stream, I'm gonna go get food. I don't know what they made, but I'm gonna go get food. So, I'll do that, I guess. I'll go get some food. I'll be back. Don't put the chin.
She's always asking, am I alright? As if auspicious or in my pine. I'll find the answer or a good night. Thank God the time is short. And yes, you always do that one thing. When you wrinkle up the nose bridge. I'm trying to figure out what that meant. I took it as a taunt. Remember way back then in school? Oh, did anybody ever say no to you? Oh, did anybody ever say no to you? Whoa. I don't think I have a clue. 'Cause well, did anybody ever say no to you? Oh, did anybody ever say no to you? Whoa. You're always trying to leave the table. Phone calls, toilet breaks, unstable. And don't you think that we can all tell? You're insecure. I guess I always do that one thing. When I get too drunk and jump in to figure out what makes your brain tick. I'm a listener. Remember way back then in school? 'Cause well, did anybody Tried to touch the capstone, then got the tongue shot. And yes, you always do that one thing. Cause when you throw and twist me under your drink, I'm trying to figure out what that means. I took it as a taunt.
I'm back. How long was I gone? I don't remember. I have food. Oh, my fucking headphones have fallen. I don't have a roach here, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. Thanks for sending me a TikTok, Ollie. Really appreciate that. Emily, I was so scared. Oh, I'm sorry to scare you guys. If I chose yourself as if I chose yourself as the raid, you'd have to just start another stream, right? Yeah, no, that's how that works. Yeah, I'm sure. That's how that works. I would roach, but I don't think we can roach here. You can't roach. I missed you. Oh my god, guys, please. I'm the light you follow every morning. Your direction is without me here. Okay, I'm back. I have acquired food, and I will be eating on stream. If any of you guys have a problem with that, I don't care. Oh, sorry, it's a little laggy. You are my sun. She's the sun, and she's going to save us all. And which was the sun, who was the moon? I've actually thought about this. You know those TikToks of, like, star, sun, moon, eclipse, asteroid friends? I've literally sat and thought about who is who. Like, who's the sun, who's the moon, who's the star, who's, like, the planet, who's the asteroid within, like, my friend groups. And I have a hard time with it. Because I feel like a lot of people could be multiple different things. But I also feel like a lot of people are the same one, but I want it to be different. Like, I want to be moon, but I don't think that I'm moon. Maybe I am. I don't know. I'm definitely not the sun. I've thought about maybe Xander is sun, Ollie is star. I'm not sure. Who the fuck's Eris? The goddess? Or the star? That's so hyper-specific. I think I thought of Reese as planet. I think is who I qualified you as, Reese. Don't do a sad face. I've thought about you. You were either planet or asteroid. I forget which one I thought of you as. It's just based on vibes. Like, moon? Is my music stopped? Why is my music stopped? That's cringe. Sun is, like, optimistic, a little bit, like, impulsive, bold, confident. Moon is more quiet, reserved, a little bit, like, logical, kind of more, like, chill, relaxed, comforting. Star is very, like, creative, kind of bubbly, very, like, emotional, kind of, like, you know, like captivating. Planet is very, like, grounded, very, like, caring, compassionate, but also very, like, reasonable and kind of, like, the mom friend, maybe. Asteroid is very, like, bold, very, like, chaotic, but very, like, fast-moving, always likes to do new things. I don't know. I thought about it. Screw zodiac sense, but yeah, what universal terrestrial concept are you? There's no grass in space? Based. Am I mixing up Eris and Ceres? I think Ceres is what you're thinking of. Maybe Eris is a star. Ask Reese. They know planets. They know stars. They're the astrology bitch. Identify as an atom? I'm a quark, personally. I am the smallest conceptual concept. Were you? Okay. You are involved, Reese. I thought about you. Don't you worry. Or it could be a blade of grass and I'd be happy. There's no grass in space. Ceres is a dwarf planet between Jupiter and Mars. I think I've heard of that. I almost just ate a green bean and potatoes at the same time. That would have been a disaster. If I ate that, I would have killed myself. See, in my head, if I was just us three, it's Emily is sun, Ollie is moon, and I'm the star, but I never thought about it See, I could see that, but I personally don't see myself as sun. Maybe just because I don't want to be the sun, because I've always been like a moon bitch. But I can't deny reality, I guess. I don't know. I've never seen myself as a sun person, but maybe in a dynamic, maybe I am. I don't know. Yeah, the sun's like the center of attention. I don't feel like... Maybe I come across that way, but I don't intend to. Maybe that's what it is. People like me. I don't fucking know. I don't want to be a sun, but I am. Maybe. I agree with that. I feel like Xander is sun. And I feel like Ollie is either star or moon, and I'm either star or moon. I feel like Ollie's more moon than I am, just because you're a little bit more low energy than I am. But I don't know. I'd love to be moon, but I don't know if I am. I'm a second and third place kind of gal, period. Hell yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Amy, I did not know if you were a guy or girl before you said that. I assumed you were a girl, but I was not aware. Thank you for clarifying. None of us feel like the sun. None of us do, apparently. None of us do. There's not like a better or a worse ranking. I guess I've always just been like a moon bitch, so I'm always like, nah, I'm the moon. I'm not. I don't know if I am. I like Alex claiming one of the moons of Jupiter. Or one of the moons of Neptune, I think that is. Who is the black hole? For sure, Reese. For sure. That's Reese's rule. An infinitely complex concept of a Oh yeah, dwarf planet, that's what it is. I thought it was the moon. My bad. Man, this kind of music really gets my hunger a rumbling. This dramatic ass Minecraft music. I'm eating food and we're talking about who is a sun person, a star person, an asteroid person, because, I don't know, we're neurodivergent. Emily, you feel like sun... You know who's a black hole? Casper. You feel like the sun because, like, when you're happy, your happiness is really bright, like, you laugh and play around and chase me, and, like, your energy is so happy and loud, it makes me all happy. Aww. I am a really loud person. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I always was insecure about how loud I was. People would always tell me, like, when we were supposed to be whispering and stuff, people would be like, Emily, you're so loud, like, stop speaking so loudly, or, like, Emily, like, your laugh is so fucking loud, which it is. My laugh is extraordinarily loud. And so I was always insecure about it, so maybe that's why I don't associate myself with those traits. But that actually means a lot to hear. Why my moon? The only reason I could see you as moon is that I feel like you're very, like, soft-spoken and quiet, but you're very creative. And you're very, like, emotional and very, like, comforting. You're very, like, for the most part, you're quite chill. I don't know. I see you as moon or star, so. Okay, always sun. Xander is moon. I'm just star Alpha or Redania specifically. Valid. I'm using this as ammo to hate myself. Oh no, please, no. Titan, Lo, Europa, or Europa. Enceladus, I think that is. Ceres, Saturn, and Venus are all S tier. I love Venus. Venus is my favorite planet, if you guys do not know. And by the way, if you guys aren't aware, my sub-badges are all the planets. So it starts with Mercury, and then it's Venus, and then Earth, and Mars, and so on and so forth. A lot of people in here are either Mercury or Saturn, because Saturn is like my 16. Saturn's like my 1.5 to 2 years, which most people are. And then Mercury's like my 1 month. I feel like I'm Earth because I'm a basic bitch. Nah, Earth people are like comforting and caring and very like warm and motherly. Not basic at all. I have posters for Europa and Salatus and Ceres on my wall right now. I have a passion for dwarf planets and large moons. That's fair. What I act like is based on who I'm with. Me too, bitch. Me too. If I'm with like a very loud... If I'm with like very loud, like, extreme people, I will be that too. But if I'm with chiller, more like soft-spoken people, I will calm myself down a little bit. Very similar. Am I still viewed as quiet? I don't think you're still viewed as quiet. I just think in relativity to me, Xander, and Reese, you are more quiet than us. I don't think you're quiet and shy. You're still very outspoken when you need to be. Emily, it rains metal on Venus. I know, it rains like acid and metal. That's cool. I like Venus. Thank you for the fact. I love Venus. Eris, Phobos, Mercury, Jupiter, Earth, and Neptune are A tier. Why are we ranking celestial bodies? Ollie feels like Moon because your energy is much quieter. Whether it's happiness or sadness, you turn internal first before going external. You have like a cooler, darker toned energy in my brain. I like hearing Xander's interpretations. Damn. Sorry, this is not interesting. I'm not even running anymore. I'm just talking and eating chicken on stream. I'm so sorry. This is boring. I just wanted friends. Oblivion! You missed me actually writing. Now I'm just eating food because people told me I couldn't stop streaming. I guess I'm gonna be going for another fucking hour because it's gonna take me like 30 minutes to eat food and talk. Would you guys prefer this or would you prefer this? Let me know which one you'd prefer. Nope, not that. Not that. Or would you prefer this? Would you prefer to just read this or would you prefer my face? Make your choice. Everyone says I'm quiet and calm, but I feel like I'm loud. I have so much to say. I want to be one of those people that people view as warm and full of energy, but I cannot get out of being the quiet one. I get that concept. Face. Okay. No problem. I can change that. Okay. I know, I'm just so fucking pretty. Also, can we talk about my hair? I'm gonna keep complaining about it every stream, because it is a disaster. Look at this green-ass section of my hair, compared to the pink. It is a menace. It's menace behavior. I look like a dirty-ass mermaid. It's fine. It's fine. My plan is to let it fade out as much as I possibly can, bleach the fuck out of it, and then go in with pink. I might make Xander do it for me, because last time I bleached my hair, I missed a few spots. So I don't know. We'll try. Well, also, I ran out of bleach the last time I bleached my hair on this section, which is why it's green still, because I went over blue. If this fades green again, I am going to kill every single person's firstborn family. I can't do this anymore. But Ollie, I get actually the struggle of being seen as a quiet one. I don't really view you as quiet inherently. I don't think that you're this quiet, shy, soft-spoken girl. You do talk a lot more than you used to, and you are very outspoken with your concepts, and you're a lot better at communicating what you want and what you don't want. And I apologize if I made you seem like you were like always stuck in this box of being the shy, quiet one. It just sucks because you're with a group of very loud, big personality people that it's hard to get out of that concept of being the shy one. Pluto, Sol, Charon, Uranus, and Mars are B tier. Okay. I want the planet emote by my name. Yeah, you have the founder's badge for some reason. It won't let me give you the planet one. Like, you can ask each of my friends, and they will say I'm different with each. Yeah. Yeah, same. Not the founder badge. I don't know why it's giving you the finder badge. I wish they would just give you the planet badge. I'm trying. I cannot find. Oh, no. That's what I did? Yeah. Maybe you have to do it on your phone or your computer. I don't know. I definitely think you can do it. You can, like, turn off the founder badge and it shows your sub badge instead. My interpretations seem wrong, so everyone's, like, cool but wrong. It's not that you're wrong, it's just that they're different. Everyone interprets themselves and other people differently than how other people would interpret them. There's no wrong, it's just your opinion. That's a C tier, and below are other moons, asteroids, and dwarf planets that aren't cool enough for me to list their names. Dang. I'm an introvert who tries to be extroverted. I'm an introvert that people think is extroverted because I pretend to be one really well. I don't actually pretend to be one, I'm just very loud. And people associate being shy, people associate an introvert with shy, quiet, and socially anxious all the time to the point where they can't speak to anybody. Introvert just means you get energy from being by yourself. Introvert does not determine your personality. I'm an introvert who can talk to people and is socially aware of myself in some capacity and who likes engaging with people to a certain extent. I just gain energy from being by myself. So I feel like people associate me as an extrovert, but that's not how extrovert and introverts work. You could be an extrovert with social anxiety. You could be an extrovert who's super shy, but you love being around people. Which is why I've never really loved the term amnivert. Maybe this is controversial. I don't like the term amnivert. Because I feel like if we're discussing introvert and extrovert, it's a spectrum, babe. Everything has nuance to it. That's why I never really liked, like, the Huffleclaw fucking Slitherpuff shit. Because I always felt like it's like there's nuance between every single label. Making in-between labels doesn't make sense to me personally if we're referring to a concept of, like, extrovert, introvert. You are a range of these things. Not every single introvert's going to be 100% introverted. Like, I'm an introvert who does gain energy from being around friends to a certain extent, but for the most part, not at all. So, I could be an amnivert, but I identify as an introvert because I align more with that specific side of the spectrum. Is that wrong of me? I don't know. I just never use the term amnivert. I'm an introvert who has anxiety. Exactly. I found it. It won't make me change it? No, why not? I feel like... Oh, sorry. I'm gonna eat food real fast and I'll read that aloud. Oh, there's like a weird thing on my chicken I don't want to eat. Ew, get off. Get off. Okay. There was like the brown shit that like you get like by the bone of the chicken and it grossed me out, so I had to take it away. I feel like everything about me is constantly spilling out like a bowl of emotions and interest and all overflowing. I literally never shut up and I'm always 110% how am I the quiet one? I think it's how you act around other people. Because you're very quiet around people you don't know. Maybe that's why. But like I said, I don't think that you're quiet. I need to specify this. I'm not offended, I'm just confused by everyone's perception of me as always. I am a vacuole of the plant cell. Stand vacuoles. The big ass vacuole in the middle. Hell yeah. I'm one of the first 10 subs, I guess, sub. Oh no. What if you just unsub and then sub again? Maybe that'll give it to you. But then you wouldn't have Saturn because you would lose your streak. No, you would... No, I think it would still keep it the top 10. I always feel like I'm 100% energy and everyone else is 75%. I have to tone myself down to match them because other people just are low energy and that's like... I just want to go away. I want planet. I'm so sorry. If it's any help, I considered you the least quiet one, Ollie. No. All I think is just... Ollie, I think the difference is what you see as too much is just the amount we want from you. Like, you have never once seemed like too much from me or Emily. I agree. It always takes so fucking long for me to figure out how to do it, but you can. It was the first sub and I changed it. Okay. I'm sure, maybe talk after stream and figure it out. I hate engaging with people. Mood. Reese. It's in the settings and then security and privacy. Scroll down and hit hide founders badge. Reese did it! Reese did it! Look at Saturn and also they've got the fucking cheer emote of the little asteroid. We did it, boys. They did it. Good job, guys. I'm an introvert, but I try and be outgoing anymore. I'm an introvert, but I try to be more outgoing. Yeah, I get that. I have to force me to talk. That's also a common thing. I tried helping. Yeah, you found at the same time. This is my major. I major in this. This is your major, Reese. I always feel like I'm gonna represent the planets wrong, and Reese is gonna fact check me. I'm too stupid to have a celestial theme to my channel. I can't wait for the first person to become the Uranus symbol, because it only goes up to Saturn right now, because no one's been subbed for 2 years. I can't wait for that. I always want to talk to and be around people, but I get so nervous when doing that, so I usually end up just listening, being around them, and just listening. That's fair. I'm more stupid. Oh. Guys, you literally physically could not sub sooner. It's fine. My food is getting cold. I should have been there. Guys, please. I wasn't even streaming 2 years ago. Oh my guys, please. Let me actually check. Let me check. Let me see where the cutoff is for, like, the emotes. So let me go to my, viewer rewards. I think it's in this. Viewer rewards, is it in... It's not in channel points, is it? No, it's not. Where is it? Is it in emotes? No. Okay, roles manager. Nope, not it. Nope, where is it? Where the fuck is it? I don't know where it is. That's rewards and challenges. That's not right. Where is it? I cannot find it. I cannot find where did I put these? Affiliate? Subscriber badges. I found it. Okay. So 1 month is Mercury, 2 month is Venus, 3 month is Earth, 6 month is Mars. So none of you guys have seen any of, and 9 month is Jupiter. So you guys have not seen Venus through Jupiter because everyone's either Mercury or Saturn. Saturn is 1 year. Uranus is 1.5 years. So I'm not sure why Ollie's not Saturn or Uranus. I'm not sure why Ollie's not Uranus yet. Because if you're 16 months, that's, is it? No, it's not. So when you're at 18 months, you'll get Uranus. And then 2 years is Pluto. Okay, so yeah, 18 month would be the next jump. Yeah, 18 is 1.5. Okay, yeah, so 18 would be Uranus, and then 2 years Saturn. And then or Neptune. And then they're gonna unlock another one on July 14th, and that one will be probably like 3-year, and that one will be Pluto. That's the plan. That's the plan, boys. So, Casper, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. 8th month sub, baby. Hell yeah, thank you. Casper might actually be Jupiter. Ew, do Eris. I'm not doing Eris, I'm doing Pluto. People literally would complain if I didn't put Pluto, because people love Pluto. I can't just do Eris instead. I do not give a fuck about Eris. You are wild, man. Thank you for the 8 months, though. Casper is pretty awesome. Pluto is before Neptune, though, at least for some time. Eris is always... I'm not going off of the asteroidal order. When people think of the planets, they think of the first 8, and then there's Pluto after. That is why I'm doing that order. Screw Eris. Hashtag screw Eris. Wan, I'm sorry. No one knows Eris. Besides you and Reese. The only Eris I know is the Greek god. Unfortunately. What's everyone's favorite Greek or just god in general? Drop those in the chat. Kratos. I'm not quite sure that counts, but I'll give it to you. Xander smiling. Yahweh? Is that an Egyptian god? I'm not sure. I might just be stupid. That's always an option. Yeah, yours is also Kratos. Guys, please. Athena? Athena used to be my fave. Oh, I am not on the right page. Athena used to be my fave. It's now probably Artemis. I do have a tattoo of Artemis. So I think it might make me a little bit biased. What can you do? I also thought of new lines while I was getting food. Actually, I'm gonna leave that for her. Artemis or Athena for me too. Yeah. I do love Hecate, actually. I'm a big Hecate fan. Yahweh is just God. Oh, is just God? Alright. Look at Xander with his little moon. I've always liked Demeter, but I used to love Theseus for some reason. Theseus is a half god, so I guess that counts. Demeter's overhated, and I stand by that. Yeah, always the Egyptian god. I mean, I guess people in Egypt worship them. Yeah. Yeah, I've always been an Artemis, Athena, Hecate, in like Persephone faves. Theseus seized Indrimus and Pete Lordship. Yeah, Hecate's great. I was so indecisive about my phone background that I made it change every hour. Oh my god. Atlas. Atlas is cool. My man held up the world. That's all I know about him. Didn't know he did that. He did that too? True. Loki is my pup's name. Loki is a pretty common fave amongst the people I've known. Loki and Sigyn. Valid. I know a lot of people whose dogs are named Zeus, Loki, Thor. Common puppo name. Sorry, I was typing. Awkward silence? Yeah, you guys get music. You gotta entertain yourselves. I'm writing. I like Hades the roller coaster. Hades the roller coaster is a pretty fun coaster. The three gods of lightning, or something like that. Yeah, two of them are gods of lightning. Loki isn't. No one awkward here. If it is awkward silence, I will try and talk. I just am bad at talking and typing. I'm enjoying the clicky clacks. I'm glad. What music? Wilbur is playing Ollie. I can barely hear. I can turn it up. Here. Is this better? Is this good? Is this good volume? Alright, we're done. I'm gonna put it here. Help me. I prefer the click clacks. I just start yelling. Is this good? Is this a good volume or is it still quiet? There, that might be better. Still very quiet. I'm putting it here. Just because I'm not very loud myself. I'll turn it up a little bit. There you go. There we go. You can hear it now. I want to blow out my eardrums. Because, see, guys, I have really good hearing, so I always put my music quite quiet. Still quiet for me. Is this better volume now? Is this good? I'm gonna go for no music. I was playing my own and I'm selfish. I don't think the rest of the class wants that. Still too quiet, I can hear it. Guys, how loud does this bitch need to be? Should I go right? Yes. I don't wanna, I think you should. It's pretty loud now. I'm getting mixed answers! Is it loud or quiet? It's quite loud, it's not quiet. Okay, I'm turning it down. Sorry, Amy, you've been outvoted. I'm putting it here. That good? Is this good? You guys are impossible to deal with. I got 2 people saying it's quiet, 2 people saying it's way too loud, 2 people saying no music at all. What do you want from me? No, it's fine. I'm just stressed. I like to please. I'm a people pleaser. I can hear it even a little bit, but apparently everyone else can, so just ignore me. I can't do this. BGU, OSP. What does this mean? What is happening? Yeah, corruption banger. Shout out to my corruption gang. Stroke. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do a solo to this. If you guys didn't know I was a dancer, I'm gonna do a fucking solo to this. Okay. Stoke? Stoke. Oh, I read that as stroke. Crimson music is better for about 10 seconds to halfway through the track. Crimson music is banger for that, like, little, like, knife slice noise, because it tingles my eardrums, and then everything else is bad. What world debut are you? I thoroughly say that I am Corruption or Hollow. I'm not Crimson. I'm either one of the two. And if we're not including Hollow, I'm definitely Corruption. For sure. Confection? I don't think that's one of them. Is the alternate to Hollow? There's an alternate to Hollow? I don't believe- I'm Googling it. I'm Googling it. I don't think you're right. It's a mod. Fuck you. It's a mod. I knew it was a mod. Yeah, sorry, you got the world news. Oh, now it's just in my tabs. Go away. Let's just let's just go on Pinterest and scroll Pinterest. Did someone say Pinterest? Oh no. Oh no.
Think he'd realize, but he's infatuated with ideas of possessions and far-flung social policy. His daddy works on the council, and Mrs. loves a silver spoon. Swore she'd never kiss a Tory, but
Sprucewood? Oh wait. What wood stare are you? I want to do a stream of tier lists. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. So far, I want to do Pokemon starters. I want to do Terraria biomes, and I want to do like, animated children's TV shows. And maybe I'm gonna do Minecraft Wood, because I have some hot takes. I'm not doing Nearby Celestial Body tier list, because I don't know enough. But the best Minecraft Woods, top 3, Dark Oak, Spruce, and Birch. Those are the top 3 in terms of the planks themselves. In terms of the logs, it is Dark Oak, Spruce, and Oak. Those are the top 3 in terms of logs. Watch the hell out of that, period. I'm gonna attack some people's opinions on my children's TV shows tier list because I'm controversial. But I'm gonna do it anyways. My children's TV show tier list would include the ones that I've watched, which is She-Ra, Owl House, Gravity Falls. I guess I'll include Avatar and the Last Airbender and also Legend of Korra once I finish it. I think those count. Steven Universe, and Adventure Time. I'll include all of those, I think. Yeah. And my tier list is gonna hurt people's feelings, and I know that for damn sure. Romance trope. I could do romance trope. I have some controversial takes on romance tropes. That's a good idea. That make it even better. I'm just ranking on name. Let's see. Europus. Fucking C. Based. like what? Mid. You're asking me about my boards? I waited years for someone to ask me about my boards. That was a good reference, Ollie. I see you were in the background of when we watched She-Ra so many times. Love my girl. Entrapta. I got one whole page done of mermaids. That's enough. That's a lot of mermaids. I saw you sent the link in Krusty Crew. I'll read that after stream. Okay. I won't do any food tier list because I'm not trying to get roasted to oblivion. Maybe I'll do a candy tier list, but I wouldn't do food. Or I could do soda. I could do a soda tier list. It is a very popular TikTok audio. That I've waited years for someone to ask me about my theories. Is a very TikTok audio. Fantasy Hybrid Creatures tier list. That's so fucking niche. Technically, you did watch She-Ra before me, but I also finished the show. So not fully. How many words have I written? Because this chapter seems really, really short. I try and do at least 1,000 words, if not more. 1,100. I want to make it a little longer, but that'll work. Falling pipe SFX tier list. Which material is the best? Wood. What is happening here? It's the TikTok. I'm not. You're losing me. I feel like I'm in an otherworldly experience right now. This music, like, in my eardrums, while I'm, like, typing words on a live fucking stream, is so surreal to me. I feel like if I stop writing, I'm gonna fucking blow up. This is so dramatic for no reason. Oh my god. And I feel like this song could be the background song of this current scene, so this is so fucking dramatic. It's so epic. Yeah, it's very epic. I will explode. I need to keep writing. I don't want to listen to this. Terraria, you're cool. Oh no, this is Bryn Mawr. I want to listen to this. Yeah, this'll work. This song is fire. I'm turning it up. Actually, the best, oh, this is not the right playlist. This is my own playlist. Where's my streaming playlist? Here it is. The best Undertale song is this one. I'm playing this. This is good. This is a good song. Okay. Have I mentioned how much I love music? You have a few times, but you can keep going. Now this is gonna be dramatic. Oh, it's not loud enough. I need it to be in my eardrums. Oh god, that's a little loud. This is me in my car every single morning going to work. Just blasting music so fucking loud. It's very good. You know what? One of my favorite character traits, or characterizations, is characters apologizing and the other person telling them to stop apologizing. It always works. Every single time it's done. Every single time. What piece of armor is replaced with gold for the nether? Boots. Every time. Boots. Boots do. Boots. Because boots take up the least amount of... It's either boots or helmet. Because they take the least amount of like, your actual, like, armor. And also it's the easiest to make. Chestplate because I don't have enough iron. That's valid. Boots or helmet? Yeah, boots or helmet. That's my answer too. Usually I go boots just because it's only 4 pieces, but if I want the, like, fall, like if I don't want him to break so easily, I'll do helmet. Boots and helmet take least armor, but boots... Yeah, that's what I mean. Boots help with fall damage, and they also take damage if you fall too far, so I would choose helmet in that instance. Anyone who chooses pants, fucking weird. Fucking weirdos. I'm joking. I'm joking. Only plant or chestplate if you already... Yeah, if you already have gold pants, then it's fine. Weirdest armor set to have is turtle helm, elytra, leather boots, and gold pants. That would be a pretty interesting combination. That would be pretty weird. I kind of like it. Sounds like that is an Ollie special. On the lore, we have a mod installed that gives us extra armor. Not for any lore reasons, it's for other reasons. But she always puts on this, like, bulky-ass, like, rainbow-colored entire set, including an elytra and a chestplate. And it's fucking hilarious. It's so intimidating. It's so intimidating. I didn't want to list it specifically, in case it was spoilers. But like, it's so intimidating. Like, she'll just fly at you full fucking speed, and it's terrifying. Listen, man, I don't know. People can read through the lines. Yeah, it also has Luck of the Sea. The armor itself has Luck of the Sea. And boots for walking on powdered snow. Yes. Why the fuck? I don't know. It's funny. The armor is so lucky. Don't we also have gold swords with Luck of the Sea, or is that something else? Your armor's great. It's so good. Whenever there's any break in the lore recording, Ollie's over in the corner putting on her fucking her pink and blue armor. Every single time, without fail. It's so funny. Gold magic wand! I still have the shovel Clark Arlie gave me. I need to... Favorite video game skeleton? Probably Skelly from Hades. I wish the magic wand was that powerful because I like diamond more than gold. Yeah, the gold sword has level 1000 sharpness, so it one-shots everything. And then I lost mine and tried to give Ollie mine instead. And now we have no more gold swords besides Ollie has one. Endo01 from FNAF World, personally. That's a pretty cool answer. Captain Jacobson from Destiny 2. That's fair. I'm gonna edit some stuff earlier. I'm gonna add that. My zodiac sign is Aries. Thanks for asking. Aquarius, period. I had to look it up, no. I mean, you did say screw zodiac signs like 6 times, so I figured. I don't know zodiac signs whatsoever. You did say that a few times, so yeah. I need a synonym for foreign. I've used foreign too many times. I'm just gonna use unfamiliar. What is this song? Dog, this is not in my playlist. Actually, I don't want this song. Cold Island's better. I hate people who base their entire personality off their zodiac signs. I don't think anyone bases their entire personality, and I don't think anyone should, but I do think zodiac signs are a fun way of kind of categorizing yourself into a basic concept, and I think it's kind of like Harry Potter houses, and it's just really interesting, like, as a hobby and as a concept. I have nothing against zodiac signs, but I definitely think there is a limit between being interested in zodiac signs, which I actually am. I know a shit ton about zodiac signs. I've done a lot of research into them. But I think there's a difference between knowing a lot about the zodiac signs and being interested in them and judging people wholeheartedly on their zodiac signs, being like, oh, you're a Gemini, I fucking hate you. A little bit too far, but I do really think zodiac signs are really interesting. I'm fine with it, it's entirely annoying, but I'm fine with a bit, but entirely is annoying. I get that. I used to think I was good and pure because I'm a Pisces. My OC's a Capricorn. Yeah, he is. he is a Capricorn. What does that mean? Is it accurate, Emily? Yeah, it is actually. I'm assuming you're referring to Sam. Sam, yeah, being a Capricorn does fit. Capricorns are traditionally very, they're very logical, a little bit more serious. They're usually very, like, good at balancing things, and they're overall very ambitious and driven, and they can be a little bit, kind of blunt and honest. Just as stereotypes. Emily, this paragraph, wow. Yeah. It feels so weird writing romance on stream. That's very weird. My only knowledge of zodiacs and all the constellations that matter was filtered through the lens of homesick OCs. Those are definitely a little bit different. I'm a fork person. Spoon and big spoon. Do y'all eat mac and cheese with a fork or spoon? Fork. Never a spoon. I am also a fork person. I stuck it up. I slurp it up in the bowl like soup. No. I can't. I hate the cheese sauce in mac and cheese. I only eat the noodles themselves. Not that I don't put the cheese in there. I mean, like, I don't like the soup at the bottom. I only eat the noodles with the cheese on it. Not a cheese girly. Then again, I make mac and cheese more like soup, so it works. No. No. Chopstick? Great answer. I used to eat mac and cheese with a fork. I decided to switch it up one day. I love slurping it from the spoon. Guys, please. I need mac and cheese. I need it to be moist again, not in a weird way. I didn't think you meant that you needed to be fucked by mac and cheese, so thanks for clarifying. Soggy mac is good mac. I only eat Kraft mac and cheese, which is inherently soggy, so I guess it's fine. I already said my favorite evolution. It's Vaporeon, and it's not because of the fucking meme. I just like water types. But Vaporeon. My second is either Umbreon or Espeon. Can I be accomplished nothing today? If it makes you feel better, I also accomplished nothing besides a couple pages of writing. There's actually an unfinished crochet project on my bed right now. I actually think I might go ahead and end here soon, though, just because I don't want to go too long, and I'd rather write the rest of this off stream and edit it before, like, calling it a day. But I think I am going to go ahead and Vaporeon, Espeon, or Sylveon. That's fair. I have to end. I've been streaming for 3.5 hours, and I need to shower as also before work tomorrow. So, I think I do need to go ahead and call it a day. No, guys, I can't stream for 4 hours. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Do I have to do more of these? Is this like a favorite concept? Do I have to do more writing streams? I thought this was gonna go awful. I thought this was gonna be so fucking awkward. I'm glad people like. Yeah, we should do this more often. All right, cool. I've been playing a lot of video games recently, so I assumed that a lot of my videos would need to be video games. So fair enough. All right, cool. I guess I'll keep this on my radar. I guess this is kind of replacing my drawing streams, because I don't really draw a lot on my computer anymore, so it's hard to record drawing streams unless I get my Procreate tablet out, which I can do. Because drawing streams are pretty similar to this, except for there's oftentimes a lot more silence. Come right on call, I want to listen to my friends talk. Yeah, sure, I can call. That's fine. I was getting uncomfortable with writing the next parts on stream, just because they're a little bit more romance heavy, and I don't know why I find that weird. I'll get over it eventually. But yeah. Let me go ahead and, let's go ahead and raid. Who we raiding, boys? Who we raiding, boys? Who we raiding, boys? Who we raiding? Eat it, Alex. I win! If we want, I can call other people. I don't really know. I'm trying to find people to raid, though. Let's see if anyone's doing... Ooh, this person looks cute. Let's do this person. I don't know who the fuck they are, but they look cute. Their name is Everly Ambrose. Oh, actually, you guys can fucking see this. No, you can't. I'm unchatting. Never mind. They have 18 people. They're doing Minecraft right now. Seems like she's really cute and fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and raid her. Everybody get in the raid. Thank you guys so much for the fucking support today. I did not think the stream was gonna go well, but I'm glad people enjoyed watching me write about my OCs for almost 4 hours. I'll do this another time, apparently. And I will see you again. Goodbye, my cunts and my boys.